Hey!
All right, what's good? What's good, man? The Unfiltered Sports Podcast is back for a second week. We decided to give you peasants another week of our attention. You know what I'm saying? Even though you guys don't deserve it, I think CEO can agree with that. CEO, say what's up to the peasants.
Yeah, what's good, peasants and Mac Ultra?
Oh, Mac's in the chat. What's good? What's good, Mac? Let's see what Mac's profile picture is. Who is that?
What the? Hey, yo, Mac, you're gonna have to explain that because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at all.
Mac has like randomest profile pictures. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, Jordan Francis is a peasant. He's pretty cool. Rogier, I don't think you consider him a peasant because he's a Celtics fan. You know, so
okay, so we have no peasants.
Yeah, not yet. And Daniel's not a peasant either. What's up, Daniel? Hey, I just want to know this question. This is sports related, but if you want to make easy money, would you do surveys? And yes, you can earn money from doing it. It's not like an e-scam to me.
I mean, yeah, you probably could earn money doing surveys, but you're gonna pay like 2 cents a page or some shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what surveys.
Just random surveys. Companies send people surveys, and you got to answer shit. I mean, listen. It's okay if you're like 14 years old, but
yeah,
I'm not. I can. There's better ways of making money than doing fucking surveys. I mean, that's a waste of time.
Speaking of, people, basically what you're saying, CEO, is that people need to get a job, basically.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Speaking of that.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go
ahead. Someone who's trying to get a job. Colin Kaepernick is back in action. I think he's somewhere outside the country playing football, flag football. And some bitch was like, do you want to go back to the NFL? He says, of course. Yeah, even though I haven't played 8 fucking years now. I want to go back, and we're still fighting the good fight. One of these owners, one of these slave masters that I compared him to a year ago, you know what I'm saying? I want to go back to the plantation as, he's signing, and then Jim Harbaugh, his former coach, gave him a coaching job on the Chargers. So that's a 2-part question. Theo, your thoughts on Colin Kaepernick still wanting to go back to the NFL?
He's lying. He doesn't want to go to the NFL. He never, maybe he did. Within the 2-year time frame, right? Of when he got released. Mm-hmm. Maybe he did, but no way he wants to go back to NFL now because, first of all, he made a shit ton of money with Nike for their Stop Hate campaigns and all that bullshit. All right, so he made his money. No, first of all, he's Colin's not Colin may be stupid, but he's not retarded. So I'm not going to assume that he is actually out there competing to try to get back in the league when he had multiple opportunities to get back. People seem to have selective memory because they forgot that the Broncos offered him money in the offseason. That same offseason, by the way, when the controversy was hot about that whole bullshit anthem nonsense and all that crap. He still got offers from, guess who? The Broncos. He probably got offers from other teams, but it was guaranteed that the Broncos offered him a backup position. He didn't want to be a backup. By the way, he got benched for Blaine Gabbert, who I don't even think is in the league right now.
No.
He got benched for Blaine Gabbert. So you already know how bad he was. The only person who gave him a chance and saw anything in him was Harbaugh. And it's the same reason he's offering him a job now. But when we're talking about other teams, they offered him positions as the backup quarterback. The Denver did. The Ravens were going to bring him in to be, Joe Flacco's backup at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, in Miami, they were looking to offer him, but he didn't want to. He was bullshitting everyone. He lies to people, and idiots eat up the garbage. He's even if you agreed with his original cause, right? What he believed in originally, that's fine. I don't care if you believe in that or if you don't. That's not that's not what matters. What matters is he doesn't believe what he's saying. That's the thing. If you believe in what the police brutality thing that he was discussing, fine. But the thing is, RJ, he doesn't believe in that. He's bullshitting grift and he's bullshitting and basically pretending that he wants to play and pretending that he cares and pretending that people didn't offer him job offers. And like, this is all bullshit. Like, he doesn't want to go back in the league because he didn't want to back up. He was mad that he got benched because he sucks and nuts. Okay. I mean, he is literally playing like, I don't think there were people that believed in him within that 2-year time frame. We're like, yeah, we like what they did to Colin was fucked up, yada yada yada. But like, what, 80% of the population now is like, okay, yeah, this nigga's full of bullshit. Like, I think you have to at this point. Oh, but RJ, even the people that believed in what he said originally and probably still believe that, right?
Yeah,
they say he's bullshitting.
Yeah, facts.
We called that out since the beginning. We saw it since the beginning. A lot of people thought, but it was bullshit because we knew he hooked up with that clown female and then started pretending to be the next Malcolm X or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was disgusting. He's obviously faking this whole. It's a charade to get money. It's a charade to get sympathy. And remember, didn't they hold like 2 years ago? Remember they did those workouts. To like the whole, it was a league-wide workout, right? For Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, the workout he dubbed. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I forgot all about it. Man, right. Fucking opportunities.
Exactly. They sent a representative from every team, right, to go see him, and they never did this for anyone in league history. They sent a representative to go see him, and guess what he did? He said, "I'm not gonna go to that location that they said." I'm going to go to this other location because they're trying to set me up at that location. I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Like it's bullshit. He's a clown, bro. He doesn't even believe what he's saying. Like he's just mad. He's still eating up this nonsense. If you're still like lefty, if you're still the 20 to 15% of people that believe in him, like you're slow. You have some problem. Like absolutely have some problem because if you can't pick up this bullshit, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I agree. I mean, we all know Colin Kaepernick's bullshit. I mean, this guy's never cared about police brutality. This guy grew up in a white-ass neighborhood somewhere in Wisconsin. He's never seen police brutality. Then he make up some bullshit lie. I was driving and got pulled over or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Never mentions that when he's going to Super Bowls and MVP conversations. But when he gets benched for Blaine Gabbert and hooks up with Ness Nitty and that Nate Boyer weirdo, his MK Ultra handler. Now all of a sudden he gives a fuck about that. But I want to take a different approach on this. Okay. Right. I blame the NFL for this. I think I said it before. I think I made a video about this. I think when I first started making videos. The NFL should have fucking had this guy go to whatever team and have him be a starter and stink up the joint. If that happens, this never happens. Because when Jim Harbaugh was with Michigan, I think he was trying to come back. Every year we have to hear about coming back. Yet we still have to deal with. Now, granted, anybody with a brain knows he's not going to come back. I just looked up his age. He's 36, about to turn 37 in November. So he's never coming back. But if I was the NFL, I would have first of all, I think he would have brought ratings in to a certain extent. Even like the people who hate him want to just see how he looks. When he sticks up the joint, we would see, okay, he's garbage. He needs to get the fuck out of the league. And this never happens. The Colin Kaepernick narrative dies. But I do think you bring a good point. Colin Kaepernick was smart enough to realize that, he can't play anymore. And that's why he's this mysterious figure trying to come back. He's going to be fucking 45. He's going to be 40. Like on some podcast with like Jamel Hill talking about, oh, if Brady can play at 40, I can play at 40. Like,
right.
I'm telling you, bro.
No.
It's ridiculous.
Nah, I mean, yeah, I agree. Listen, if I was, you're right. If I was an NFL route, because he sucks right now. He's been out of the league for 8 years. He sucks. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, the fact that he sucks. So if I was NFL, I'd be like, listen, Colin, here's $5 million. What team has no quarterback right
now? Raiders.
All right, we're gonna put you on the Raiders. We're gonna sacrifice the season. Here's $15 million to be the starter for this year. This dude would have like 5 picks his first game. Like, I would dead ass do that and then just silence the whole shit. But he's not going to take it if they actually offered him. He's going to say no.
Yo, I'll offer him like the biggest contract ever. Like, here's like 20 mil. Come back, bro, for a 1-year deal. You get Devontae Adams. Like, bro, I would like just set up everything. And if he denies it, then no one can say shit. Or matter of fact, CEO, you know what? He might come up with some racist shit. Like back in 1952, the owner said some racist stuff, and I'm not gonna. He'll just come up with something else.
Yeah, he's a clown, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't his parents? Doesn't he have white parents? Doesn't he have black parents? They adopted him or some shit.
Allegedly, his dad is black and his real mom is white, and they left him in somewhere in Wisconsin. And then he got adopted by 2 white people, allegedly. I mean, me personally, he looks like a Muslim. So, but anyways, what's up, Master J? Colin Kaepernick's going to be coach. At least I heard. Well, CEO, your thoughts on Jim Harbaugh offering him a job to be a coach for the Chargers?
I mean, Jim needs to just focus on making the Chargers not suck. All right. Why are you offering this? I mean, I know he's cool with him, but it's like, Jim, shut the fuck up. All right, just focus on Herbert and Easton Stick. All right,
Easton Stick.
Easton Stick is better than Colin Kaepernick right now. That's not even a question. Like, just stop focusing on. Oh, I'm gonna offer you a coaching position. What of value does Colin Kaepernick have? What knowledge does that clown have to make your quarterbacks better?
He's not even a coach. He's never even coached.
He's not a coach. He's not a leader. He's a clown. So my thing is, what does he offer you? Like, what is he going to tell? Like, teach him some fucking some Farrakhan or some shit like that? Is that what he's going to teach him? I mean, what is like black theory? Like, that's what he's going to teach him? Like, he's not going to teach him anything relevant pertaining to fucking football.
That's a fact. Like, bro, they play 2 different styles. Justin Herbert's Colin Kaepernick's like first read option, run quarterback guy. Like, fucking, what's his name? Herbert fucking stays in the pocket. Like, what the fuck is he gonna teach him? The fuck?
Yeah. And Mac makes a good point. Like, why the fuck would I not bring in Cam before I bring in fucking Colin Kaepernick?
Yeah, that's a fact. Cam was just in the league like a year ago.
Like, I'm not. That's stupid, bro. There's no and the coaching shit is just him saying, listen, bro, I know you're trash and you probably have little money left. Let me offer you a coaching position so the organization can fucking pay you, or the slave plantation can pay you, right? Yeah. So you don't go fucking broke.
And I'm gonna keep it real. That's actually a good move. It's out there in LA, so they're all wokes and stuff like that. But listen, I mean, Jim, I can't even blame Jim. Maybe they are cool. We don't know their personal relationship. Maybe they are cool and he's trying to help them out. But I just looked it up. Colin Kaepernick said no to the job. So,
man, this nigga's get this.
So,
anybody who sticks up for Colin Kaepernick after this shit is a bona fide retard. Okay, there's no discussing it. There's nothing. If you still stick up for this nigga, you are a clown. All right, period. Does anyone disagree with that?
Can I just say something too? Can this end activism in sports? Any activist, whether it's Kaepernick, LeBron, whoever, they're all full of shit. This is exhibit A, bro. Like, come on, bro. Kaepernick is a fucking retard. Granted, I used to like Colin Kaepernick back in the day when he was actually playing good. But now he's stupid. Like, just the whole, like, was it last year or the year before that where he came out and literally called the NFL, first of all, he compared playing football to slavery. So that's just beyond me right there. But let's just go with the comparison, CEO. If that's the case, why do you want to get back to slavery so fucking bad?
Yeah, the nigga made a documentary about how the NFL is a slave plantation, bro. And then he's talking about getting back into the slave plantation.
And CEO, do you know a YouTuber named Ticket TV?
Ticket TV? No, I don't think so.
All right. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV. I actually like him. But even he's a Colin Kaepernick supporter. He still doesn't watch the NFL because of what happened with Colin Kaepernick. He even made a live stream saying, bruh, nigga, we stopped watching the NFL. We showed up to your shit. We supported you. Why the fuck do you want to go back? How are you going to sit here and call the NFL a slave plantation, but you want to go back? Even he's like, bro, I'm done with this shit. So even guys like that.
So, yo, bro. If that's a slave plantation, sign me up.
Shoot, yeah. Making fucking what, $5 million to play football? Yeah.
No, make me the best. Make me the master slave like Patrick Mahomes. Give me his contract.
Or fucking right. Who just got paid? Tour Jordan Love, you know.
Yeah, like fuck out of here, bro. Slave. Like it's literally the NFL is literally the number one producer of black millionaires like in history.
Yeah.
You're telling me it's a fucking slave plantation? Get the fuck out of here.
Kaepernick's a fucking retard. He beat Aaron Rodgers. Remember that. Who cares? Like, why do you, Master J? Why doesn't your team beat Aaron Rodgers? How about that? Like, come on, bro. That was like, now granted, those games were amazing. But still, I mean, that was literally what, 10 years ago? 2024, 2014, 2013?
What was 10 years ago?
You guys won the Super Bowl. What, 2013, right?
No, that was 2012 when we won the Super Bowl.
That was 11, 12 years ago.
Yeah, it was like 12 years ago.
You know, we have in 2016. I mean the playoffs, not in the regular season. Bro, you haven't beat Aaron Rodgers since 2016. That's I mean, I don't think you're gonna beat him anytime soon because he's washed, but you know, it is what it is. Speaking of people wanting to come back, Tom Brady came out and said that he's been at training camp. He still has his own private training camp saying he wants to come back. CEO, your thoughts? Yeah, everybody wants to fucking come out. Fucking Joe Montana is probably going to come out of retirement soon.
Listen, like, y'all got to make up your mind. So you want to leave? Do you want to stay? Do you want to leave? You can't do this. You feel me? Like, can't do this back and forth. Like, that's not how that works. So I don't care if you want to play until you're 50. If that's what you want to do, then you can try to do it, but don't like quit 1 year and then come back and never mind. Actually, I quit again. And then like, listen, Brady. All right. The first time you were thinking of quitting was because of your wife. Now you don't have a wife. All right.
Yeah. Facts.
Now that you don't have a wife, you're like, oh, I want to like maybe get back in. I'm like, listen, you're 45. How old is he? 46.
Yeah. Around there.
Yeah. Okay. You're literally like 4 years away from being 50. All right. Like you want, like, I know the NFL is not as like, it's not the way it used to be when he came in the league, when he first came into the league, but, and he thinks it's softer. Like it's more of a soft game now or whatever. That's all fine, but it's still physically demanding. You feel me? It's still physically a demanding thing. You're about to be 50. Like just focus on your business and being a celebrity at this point. Well, what's the point of fucking coming back?
Also, he used that CBS deal. He was just commentating for the preseason games.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Brady. Like, stop it. I mean, he's probably worried that, or he about Patrick Mahomes like catching up to him. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't think he will. But maybe he's afraid of that. But you can't just come back to save a record. You should have thought of that, before you left. And by the way, I mean, why risk more possible brain injury? Like, why?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, not to get off tangent. I don't think Mahomes will ever pass unless I said this in my video. I'm gonna say it here, and I know I got a lot of Chiefs fans in my chat. Patrick Mahomes will never be in that conversation not until he passes him in rings. But until he wins without Andy Reid. Because the reason why I said Peyton Manning was better than Brady is because Peyton Manning took Jim Caldwell, Gary Kubiak, what's his name? John Fox and Tony Dungy all to the Super Bowl and has been to the Super Bowl on multiple occasions. Obviously, he was the system. When Brady went to Bruce Arians, won a Super Bowl, he was clearly the main factor. Right. Mahomes had Andy Reid. Now, granted, Andy Reid definitely needed Mahomes because Andy Reid's had multiple times to win it. He couldn't do it with Smith. He couldn't do it with Vic. He couldn't do it with McNabb. Nick Foles couldn't do it with shit. Now, when Andy Reid retires, because I think he'll retire before Mahomes leaves Kansas City, if Mahomes wins with another coach, then we put him in that conversation. But until then, chill out on the whole Mahomes shit. But other than that, Brady, just go away, bro. Like the last time we saw you got ass raped by the fucking Cowboys. Like shut up, bro. Like chill out, bro. You lost to the Cowboys in the most humiliating fashion ever. You're a huge simp because anytime someone makes fun of Giselle, you have to run out. The bitch cheated on you with her karate teacher, and you're still defending the hoe. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody. Like, come on, Brady. Just hang it up. Enjoy your podcast career, and just shut the fuck up, bro. Like, we moved on. You know what I'm saying? And Matt Coulter, he might be the system, but he has to prove it. Like, if Mahomes wins without Andy Reid, okay, then it was clearly Mahomes. But we got to see it first. We got to see it first, bro. Like,
I mean, yeah, I think he is the system.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we can never prove it 100% without him. Because I don't.
Andy retires, so we won't know.
Because I do think he can win with like half of the coaches in the league.
I agree.
But listen, Brady, the thing with Brady is that Brady has 7 Super Bowls, right?
Yeah.
He beat Mahomes in the biggest game.
Yeah, twice.
Twice. Twice. And he did it with a different coach. So it's a lot of mountains he has to climb.
Yeah.
Like he's never gonna have an opportunity to like beat Brady. That's never gonna happen because Brady's not coming back. I don't care what he says.
Man, he's not.
And
he might want to, but he's not.
You know what the funny thing is? Didn't Derek Jeter have like a bigger going over retirement ceremony than fucking Brady?
Yeah, I remember Jeter's last year. What was that, 2015?
Everybody
was like, yeah.
Every celebrity and everyone came out and basically thanked him or whatever the fuck. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Brady, with Brady, it was like nothing. No one. It was like
no one knew when this asshole was gonna retire.
Like he literally, like it was literally like it was like nobody said anything, like apart from Patriots fans and the Patriots organization or whatever. But nobody, like there was no big celebrities that came out. I remember when the Jeter ceremony thing, they had commercials on it. They had. It was like a big thing. It was such a big thing when he retired.
Oh, Kobe.
Well, yeah, Kobe. Like it was such a big thing, and I was like, and I was sure, like before Brady was going to retire, I was like, if they do this to Jeter, bro, when Brady retires, and Brady's like considered by a lot of people to be the GOAT of sports in general. So I'm like, when he retires, it's going to be a huge thing. And then nigga retired, and everybody was like, okay.
He went out like Jordan. Remember Jordan came back with the Wizards and no one gave a fuck.
No one gave a fuck, right? I'm like, wow. I'm like, damn.
Like, no one gives a fuck, bro. Bro, this is the dumbest thing. Without Tom Brady, what is the NFL? Bro, you do realize
the NFL.
The Super Bowl was the biggest. The Cowboys and the Bills were drawing 30 million. What the fuck are you talking? Okay, I'm sorry, but that's donkey the day worthy, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Damn.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. Master J, you're telling me that the NFL wasn't big before Tom Brady?
Bro, the NFL is a perfect example of no one's bigger than the brand in terms of like no one's bigger than the NFL. Not Patrick Mahomes, not Tom Brady, nobody.
No,
like Patrick Mahomes can retire tomorrow, and nothing would happen.
No, they just had their highest rated Super Bowl just this last year with the fucking Niners and the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's the NFL is just the brand itself is way too big for any individual player.
Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, exactly, Michael. So Joe Montana never exactly, bro. Like, stop it.
Because you have to think about this. When it comes to sports, there's like 32 other teams, right?
Yeah.
If Mahomes retires, I'm not going to stop watching the NFL. I'm a Ravens fan. I'm going to be like, okay, good, fuck him. Now we can win. Like, that's the mentality of, like, when Brady retired, people were like, okay, good fucking riddance. Now we can win. Like, it wasn't like, oh my God, Brady's been dominating us for 20 years. Oh, we're gonna miss him. Nah, nigga, you can go fuck off. Not my team can win.
Brandon, what's up, Brandon? CO's still a bum, Brandon says.
And you still fight under bridges. All right? Filthy Puerto Rican.
You know what I'm saying? That's actually I don't know. Should we talk about DJ right now since Brandon's here?
Hell yeah.
All right, well, Brandon, this is not my idea. I just want to let you know, CEO, this is all you. When I gave you the topics, I did not say anything about Daniel Jones. So, CEO, your thoughts on Daniel Jones and this last preseason?
Listen, Daniel Jones, and I've been screaming it to the rooftops ever since you knew me, RJ. I was anti-Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
he's a bum and he sucks. And the fact that, and I'm so happy because imagine getting dogged out in preseason. Like you're getting, bro. Did y'all? I know you didn't watch RJ, but I saw some video footage. But for those of you that watched the Giants and was it the Texans game?
Excellent.
The offensive line, the protection was immaculate. Like the offensive line's protection was actually good. What was the main excuse for the Daniel Jones D riders, RJ? That the offensive line was garbage, right?
Yeah.
That was the main excuse, right? For the vast majority of Daniel Jones going out there and playing, the offensive line did a fantastic job in protecting him, and he did worse than he did without a good offensive line. How is that even possible? Like the dude was, the stats were horrific, and I'm trying to pull them up because I swore. Oh yeah, here we go. Right, He was 2 for 6, right? 18 yards, 2 interceptions, and 2.8 passer rating out of 100.
Is that the whole game or with the starters?
No, that's his whole appearance, right?
Oh, sure.
So he got he only threw 6 passes, right? And out of those 6 passes, 25% of them were interceptions.
Yeah.
That is beyond garbage. That is worse than Drew Lock. That is worse than Danny DeVito. That's worse than Justin Fields, bro. That's how bad that shit was. That's primo garbage. Primo disgusting garbage. There's nothing. I have not seen a preseason performance worse than until like Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman might be the only worst thing I've ever seen.
And it's his first time back.
No, it's like, it's funny because they were like, look, now he got a beard. Now that he got a beard, he's going to be different, because fans like to do that gay shit.
Yes, the aura.
Right, the aura. Like, oh my God, he got a haircut. Now his whole gameplay is going to change. Like, you know how fans like to do that stupid shit, right? And he's like, oh my God, he got Riz now because he got a beard and there were reports coming in that said that he has that dog mentality now. Yeah, okay, good luck. There's no dog mentality in Daniel Jones, bro. He's goofy. He is what he is. He got a beard, but he still sucks. The beard might make him worse now, if anything. I mean, like you're at the point, right, where Giants fans, like, how can you have any hope? Like people are still talking about, even though they saw that, they were like, listen, we're still gonna have a decent season because Neighbors is a monster, and we got and what's his name, Hyatt is looking better. I mean, I don't get what all the Hyatt hype is, RJ. I honestly don't. I mean,
yeah, I never saw the Hyatt hype either as a former fan.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything of like really good of him yet. Like, okay, they're trying to rationalize and convince themselves that like every year that they're going to be less dog shit than they really are. Like that's how bad it is. And now I understand why you left, RJ. You feel me? Just like Brandon went into hiding after we started discussing Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I knew it was going to happen, But I will say this. Can I, before I give my 2 cents?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say this. I really don't care about preseason. I mean, it is, kind of telling that, he is throwing interceptions during preseason with the starters out there, by the way. But I will admit when I'm wrong. It looks like Malik Neighbors is going to be an animal. He's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I will say I will eat my crow for that. But I'm still overall right in the grand scheme of things. His quarterback is fucking garbage. So I mean,
okay, and where's that? Our CEO, you were right about Neighbors. How about that? How about some?
Right about what? Right about what?
Nigga, I told you he was great. Didn't I tell you
he was going to be the second best behind Marvin Harrison? No, Rome Doomsday is going to be better than him still. He's going to be the third. I'll give you that.
Nah, no, I don't see Rome being better.
Rome's about to be. Did you see him and Caleb last? Now, granted, it is preseason. I get it. But,
yeah. Listen,
but that's besides the point. That's besides
you
the whole CEO. The whole point is that he's not going to do shit because we see his quarterback.
I mean, yeah, his quarterback is ass. So,
and then I mean, I don't even know what to say about the Giants. Now, granted, I do think the Giants are going to start off 0-1. I mean, 1-0 because the Vikings are fucking garbage. So, and they just lost what's his name, McCarthy. So,
I mean,
we'll see.
Yeah, listen, every receiver, every new receiver they got, whether it's Waller, Golladay, Daniel Jones never uses them for some reason. He likes to stick with good old Slayton. I have no idea why, but that's why they don't get rid of him, RJ. I hope you know that, right?
Yeah, I knew that. That's the only reason why he has a job.
Because that's Daniel Jones' favorite target. Like, he'll throw to him. Like, he wants Slayton there. Like, he doesn't like new targets. At least this time he's more like using Neighbors.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that a lot with Hyatt. He did last year. Like, he doesn't like new weapons, and now he did change. But either way, he still sucks. So it's not like it helps. Yeah,
I mean, bro, I haven't watched a single Giants. Now, I haven't watched a lot of preseason. I watched some of the Bills, Bears, and the Bears. Well, the Bears played the first game. Texans, just because it was on.
Right.
But at the same time, like, bro, like, hold on. Let's see. Let's do this right now, actually. Because I want your opinion. Because I'm so iffy about the Giants are not going to make the playoffs. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
So, but let's just look at, their schedule coming up throughout this regular season right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, Brent, my friend, shout out to my boy Valley. He's probably not watching. He's probably asleep, but he thinks the Giants are going to win 2 games. Brandon thinks the Giants will win 7 games. So let's look at the schedule, CEO, and let's get your take. Week 1 against the Vikings.
I could see that as a win. Because of all the recent injuries the Vikings had, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big believer in Sam Darnold either, and I think Jordan Addison got injured.
They lost a safety. So,
yeah, so I could see the Giants squeaking out. Like, it's going to be competitive. But I could see them winning that, so I'll give them a win with that one.
At Washington.
Okay, they always seem to beat Washington, but it's a new era with. But I don't know anything about Daniels. Stupid Washington fans seem to think he's. Oh my God, he's. Look at him. Like, they keep showing him on X, basically saying, "Oh, Lamar Jackson would never when he was a rookie." Like, shut the fuck up. All right, he's not. He's never going to be Lamar Jackson. Suck a dick. All right. So. Again, I'll give it to you guys because it's rookie quarterback. I don't trust Dan Quinn. You guys seem to beat them all the time, so I have no reason. So I'll give them another.
That's 2-0 CEO. That's very the Giants fans are gonna have an orgasm. I can't wait. And then at Cleveland.
Yeah, no.
Thursday Night Football, CEO, the Cowboys.
No, that's another ass whooping.
At Seattle.
No, that's an ass whooping. They got Mike McDonald. Yeah, that's an ass whooping.
Bengals Sunday Night Football.
That's another last one.
By the way, Daniel Jones is like 1 in 13 on primetime games, so
Yeah, that's an ass whooping.
Philly,
yeah, it's an ass whooping.
At Pittsburgh on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, losing again.
Commanders, I'll give them that.
Another. I'll give them. Any Commanders win, I'll give them that. We're 3 wins, all right.
All right, so hold on. All right, so we gave them 1, 2, 3 wins. and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses.
Okay.
So 3-6, CEO.
All
Panthers, that's a win. 4-6. Buccaneers.
Who they got? Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go. I think it's a loss.
At the Cowboys.
Anything Cowboys related, that's a loss.
Saints. I think that's an L.
Who do they got?
They got Carson.
Man, y'all could have upset that game, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I don't think so. Fucking by this time, Daniel Jones is gonna be injured. So,
all right, yeah, I'll give it a loss.
Ravens. I mean,
not even. Yeah,
at the Falcons, that's a loss.
Yeah, they definitely now they just added Simmons and Judon.
Yeah, Colts. I don't know because the Colts are like a sneaky weird team, but I just don't know.
Listen, I like the head coach. I like the Colts head coaches better.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson's a better prospect than fucking Daniel Jones. I like their defense. Yeah, I will give it to the Colts.
You gonna give it to the Colts?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially if DJ's injured around this time. So what is that? So what is that? So that's that. So what is that? 4-10 or somewhere around there. And then at Philly, I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's a loss.
So how many wins did you give them, CEO? So you Vikings, 2 Washington, Panthers, and so that's 4. So what is that? 4-12?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All that just to draft Pat Riley or what's his name? What's that dude's name? Leonard. Oh my gosh, Pat Leonard from Notre Dame. You feel me?
And I'm surprised you guys have a pretty tough schedule.
Who's you guys? I'm not watching this shit.
I'm not
a Giants fan no more.
Yeah, I forgot. Have it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not watching. I already told. Hold on. I don't think they play any Sunday night games.
No, first of all, unless you're a Giants fan, it's a waste watching the Giants. Well, what's the point? They're not going to do anything, and they suck.
Oh, why are you putting the Bengals and the Giants on Sunday night football?
Yeah, that's horrible.
And Monday night football. And for what? Yo, can y'all just change the name to Jersey so the NFL can stop giving a fuck?
Should have put the Ravens.
You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would I want to be a Cowboys fan? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Master J, fuck out of here, bro.
Honestly, if I had a choice, I'd probably rather be a Cowboys fan. Anyway.
Why? Cowboys. I can't be that. I respect Cowboy fans more than I respect Giants fans, but they're delusional too. So.
Yeah, but at least they're somewhat competitive.
Yeah, I will say that. But overall, Daniel Jones can eat the dick. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, speaking of Daniel Jones, CEO, all these quarterbacks are getting paid out the fucking ass. Now, I made a video about this. You guys should go check it out. But CEO, your thoughts on this?
Why? Like, my thing is, and listen, I'm not against players getting paid, right?
Yeah.
Because the ownership gets paid the most, so I'm not against it. So that's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the angle of, okay, let's say Patrick Mahomes has the most money.
Yeah.
Why does Trevor Lawrence need more than Patrick Mahomes? Why does Justin Herbert, I'm just using examples. What does whoever, Tua, why does Tua or Jordan Love deserve more than the best quarterback in the league just because they're up next? That's not, like, when did that precedent get started? Like, just because you're up next, like, now Dak wants, 60 plus?
I heard he wants 72.
Oh, my. Like, why? Like, he's not better than Mahomes. He's not better than Lamar. He's not, like, better than Josh Allen. Why are we, like, where's this clown show of, like, okay, because all it does is, like, Patrick Mahomes becomes, like, let's say, the 5th highest paid quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, then he's like, wait a minute, why am I the 5th? Or whoever, Josh Allen's like, why am I the 4th or the 5th? Or like, why is Tua getting paid more than me? Like, this is stupid. Like, why is it always whoever gets paid next gets paid the most, even if you're not better than the person who got paid before you?
Yeah. When did that happen? Like, when did that, like, president, like, I don't remember, like, when did that shit start happening?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's stupid. Like, it used to be, right, where, this player, let's say Ray Lewis got paid a middle linebacker, right?
Yeah.
And then who was a middle linebacker at the time? Let's say Brian Urlacher, right?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Let's just say Brian Urlacher. He was like, "Oh, okay. I'm not better than Lewis, right? I'm probably within that class, but I'm not better than him. I'll take a comparable deal, or I'll take a similar deal, or I'll take something close to that." Like, that's how it used to be. Now it's more like, now it's kind of like, all right, the 10th best position player, it becomes the highest paid now just because he's available and just because he's up next.
Yeah, I don't understand. When did this, like, what year did this start happening? And also, we can't even use Mahomes because Mahomes gives back money so they can keep talent.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so, I mean, I don't understand why people, speaking of Brady, Tom Brady set the example for you. Give back money so you can have talent around you. Now, granted, Bill Belichick didn't fucking put talent around. I don't know what the fuck Bill Belichick did with that fucking money. I don't know if he pocketed it, whatever the fuck he did. But Brady had the right president give back money so you can have talent around you. You see the same thing with Mahomes. Why do you think they always win the Super Bowls? Like, what the fuck?
Listen, and I understand, like, a lot of people are like saying, okay, then can we just get rid of the salary cap, right?
Yeah.
But, and I thought about that before too, but the issue with that is not all the owners are equally as rich. I mean, they're all, well, Mara's not even a billionaire, by the way. But some like, you have people like, let's say, the Rams owner who's like worth, like, I don't know, $70 billion, right?
Yeah.
And then you have John Mara, who's worth like $800 million. Like, you see the problem, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem. Like, if we took away like the salary cap, for example, then the Cowboys would win the Super Bowl like almost every year, or like, because they can just, there's no salary cap. Oh, Justin Jefferson, let's say Justin Jefferson hits the open market, or whoever, him and CD Lamb hit the open market at the same time, the Cowboys can just be like, we'll sign both of you because there's no salary cap.
Yeah, so that's why, I mean, in baseball, why do you think the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Dodgers get all the big free agents? There's no salary cap in baseball, so the big markets, you get the fucking free.
Right. In the smaller markets, since they can't afford to pay that money, they have to grow talent, and when they have good talent, then they leave in free agency.
Facts. Besides Mike Trout, but even that, he was with the Angels, so he's in LA still.
Yeah, so we understand. Like, I understand for competitive reasons, it makes sense. Like, the only way that would work is if, like, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos and all these people were all the owners. Like, that's the only way it would work.
I mean, why the fuck would you want them as owners?
No, but that's the only way it would work because they're all super mega rich. So here's the thing, right? Totally. Like, either increase the salary cap to the point, because it gets to a point where it's like, oh, okay, listen, the quarterback gets paid whatever the fuck they want, and the running back gets paid peanuts. Like, like the receiver gets paid whatever they want, but the tight end gets paid peanuts.
Yeah.
Like, it's not right. Like, the way that it's structured is not incorrect. Like, the tight ends don't get paid. Like, there are tight ends in the league that are way more valuable than than most receivers in the league, but they get paid for a fraction of the price that a receiver would. Like, that's not right. I mean, that's not correct. The way, like, you should pay the player, not the position. And a lot of these people pay the position. So that's why Daniel Jones can get. This is why Daniel Jones can get fucking 40 mil, and then you have what's his name? You'll have a receiver, or you'll have Brandon Ayuk. Let's say Brandon Ayuk as a player is way more valuable than Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and better.
Right? So what's his name? Brandon Ayuk has to beg for 30 million and throw a temper tantrum and start kicking the wall and smearing shit across the floor, right? But But Daniel Jones could be like, listen, I may be one of the shittiest quarterbacks in the league, but you drafted me and I'm a quarterback, so thus give me my money. This is kind of like similar to the Saquon scenario. Let's say there was a healthy Saquon. I understand, like I wouldn't have paid both of them, but let's say Saquon was healthy, right?
Yeah.
And he lived up to his potential because he stayed healthy. He still would have, like Daniel Jones still would have got paid first.
Yeah, facts.
Like even Saquon was healthy and he got those 1,000-yard consistent 1,000-yard seasons, he still would have got paid last, or maybe would have been put on the franchise tag, even if he didn't have injury concerns. And this is the problem. This is the issue. They pay it by position, not by the player. Why? There's no way in hell that Daniel Jones should be able to sign a deal like this and no problem get overpaid, while Brandon Ayuk has to throw a hissy fit and be called the diva because no one wants to pay him. I mean, because his team doesn't want to pay him. Like Brock Purdy, right? In my opinion, I think Ayuk is more valuable than Brock Purdy because I don't believe in Brock Purdy, right? I think you can put a similar quarterback in that position and they'll still be okay. Mm-hmm. So this is the problem with the league, and this is why the quarterback position is getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Like now, and listen, I know you're a big believer in Jordan Love and all that. That's all fine and dandy. But after 1 year,
he shouldn't have got paid like that.
No, he shouldn't have gotten paid like that. And that's the thing. Like, why are you? And again, I'm not hating on the players. This has nothing to do with them. But go get your money, because if somebody offered you, like let's say RJ, you were played in the league, right?
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, you managed to actually be good for 2 games. I don't know how that's even possible, but it happened. So. And then the league was like, you know what, RJ, you know what? I'll give you $50 million right now.
Oh, thank God.
Like I'm not gonna blame the player for taking it, right?
Yeah.
Like go ahead, take it. I mean, so I have no problem against that. But if I'm a fan,
to make your point even better, so the year that Saquon and Barkley made it, Saquon and Daniel Jones made it to the playoffs, Saquon Barkley played 16 games, which he basically played every game.
Yeah,
1,312 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Right.
So he did put up his numbers, but they still paid DJ over him.
Right. Exactly. And even because I know a lot of people make the excuse that because DJ has an injury. I mean, Saquon has an injury history, which is true, and he's a running back, so I understand. But if he never got injured, right, RJ? If he continued doing those 1,000-yard seasons and never got injured, he still probably wouldn't have got paid first. That's the sad thing about it.
DJ has an injury history. Like the fuck?
Yeah, but he's a quarterback, so all of a sudden, like it's a different thing. Like this is the problem with paying the position over the player. It's not fair. Like people say, it is a QB league, but it can't be a QB league to the point where you make stupid decisions. Like it can't be to the point where like I can say yes, the quarterback is the most important, and we agree on that. The quarterback is the most important, but I'm not going to be like, okay, let me pay Daniel Jones first, and let me secure Daniel Jones over, let's just say, a random player like who's a good player on your team? Let's say Thibodeau, right? When he's up to pay. Okay. You know what, Thibodeau? Even though you're better, even though you're by every statistical metric, you're the better player. You're the better. I'm gonna go over here and pay Daniel Jones to take care of him because since it's a quarterback league, like that's stupid thinking, right?
Yeah,
like dumb. It's only a quarterback league if the quarterback is good. If the quarterback isn't good, if the quarterback is mediocre, he shouldn't be worth more than an excellent or elite receiver or an excellent or elite defensive player. He shouldn't be worth more than them just because he's a quarterback, but he's mid.
He's worse than mid, to be honest with you.
No, that's what but you get my point, right?
Yeah.
Nah, man, and the fact that people are throwing, and again, I like Tua. I like him as a person. Yeah. No problem with Tua. But we'll be honest. He was literally one concussion away from being forced to retire.
Facts.
Like now he's one of the highest paid. After 1 year, he was literally on the brink of retirement because of his concussions, and then had 1 year, stayed healthy, and got paid top 5 quarterback money, right?
Yep.
And like that just blows my mind. Like, how did we get from here to here?
Yeah, like, bro, this guy was literally the offseason before he got paid was talking about retiring. You paid him that fucking much?
You paid him that much. Do y'all think that his concussion history just goes away the moment you pay him?
Yeah, like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, CEO, it's for some reason injury-prone quarterbacks, for when the year they're gonna get paid, they always stay healthy. We saw it with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, that's right.
It's beyond weird.
And the Dolphins didn't really make a big deal about it. They actually paid him. The Giants didn't make a big deal about it. They paid him. Notice good organizations like the Ravens, like we didn't want to pay Lamar at the time because of his injury history.
Yeah.
And he's better than all these guys, and he was fighting tooth and nail to get paid.
Yeah, which I don't blame the Ravens because he was getting injured at the time. But Lamar, he's a former MVP. You have to pay him. And he went to a conference championship. What the fuck did DJ or Tua do?
Nothing. And listen, Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't done jack shit. Like I know you people have like his potential. Listen, I'm not saying he's not a starter. I think he's a starter. He's a starter. But compared to what we were, compared to what they sold him to us as, he's a bust. So far, he's a bust compared to what the hype was, right? We can agree with that. Compared to what people said that he was supposed to be, right, chat? Like, is it me, or did when Trevor Lawrence was in college, he was supposed to be like the best player to ever come out since Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning or whatever the fuck? Like, wasn't that what they sold him as? Because I swear to God, that's what they sold him as. He was supposed to be the best player, top of the line, top 5 type quarterback. Pretty much the moment he stepped into the league, that's what we were sold as fans by the media and by scouts. That's what we were sold. Okay. So all of a sudden, he's mid. He gets blown out by Justin Herbert. I mean, not blown out, but he gets embarrassed by Justin Herbert in the playoffs. Massive choke job, right? And all of a sudden, the dude gets paid top 3 quarterback money. How the shit does that work? Like, can anyone explain to me legitimately how the fuck that works? Like, if y'all are running an NFL franchise, right? If y'all are the Jaguars owner, Sadiq Khan with that fag ass mustache he has. I saw that disgusting mustache, right? Like, that nigga how could you be worth billions of dollars and go rocking a mustache that looks like Houdini? Like, that shit's disgusting. Take that shit off. Anyway. Oh yeah, Max says you said go ahead.
You said what? Who has a mustache? What?
Oh, I was talking about the Jaguars owner. You gotta, But my point is, RJ, with Trevor Lawrence is that he was supposed to be the next coming of Andrew Luck when he was supposed to come. And according to what we were sold, he's a bust.
Yeah, that's a fact, yeah.
And he's top 3 paid. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. Or hell, I'll even take it a step further. Justin Herbert with his beautiful ball throwing was supposed to be a top 5 quarterback, rivaling Mahomes. He's done less than fucking Trevor Lawrence has been in the league longer. And he's what? He got a bag last year? For fucking what? Huh? Like, listen, I'm gonna keep it. Unless you're Mahomes, Allen, or Lamar, you shouldn't be getting paid that much money. I'm sorry. Like, Hurts, Dak, Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, or hell, or I'll even throw Burrow in there because at least Burrow went to a conference championship in a Super Bowl. So other than those 4 quarterbacks, you should not be getting paid that much fucking money. Deshaun, like, nah, bro. We Jordan Love, despite what we think of you or not, you should not be getting that much money. Kirk Cousins, a fucking guy coming off an ACL tear who's 35 or in his 30s, got all that money for fucking what?
Yeah.
My gosh, dude. Like,
you know what the funny thing is, RJ?
What?
And if let's say Anthony Richardson has a decent season, right? Nothing like spectacular, but decent.
Yeah.
He'll get paid top 5 quarterback money next year. I mean, the year after. Only because like he played like 2 games and he looked great.
Yeah.
Got injured, and let's say he has a decent season, right?
Yep.
Nothing ridiculous, but a decent season. He'll probably get paid top 5, top 3 quarterback money when he's up in like 2 years.
Can you imagine what Caleb and CJ are gonna make?
Oh my god, Caleb's gonna get 70 plus, bro.
70? He's about to get 100. By the time we up, because he's gonna get paid what, 3 seasons from now?
Yeah, no, yeah, I think he'll get like in the high 70s. That's where I got him.
Bro, Jaden Daniels or Michael Penix pans out.
So imagine getting paid $100 million a year.
Yeah,
a year for throwing a ball.
Bro, and can I just also throw this little caveat in there too?
Yeah.
Why are we paying all these quarterbacks when the NFL has made it out their way to, make it all about offense? I don't know if anybody realizes this. All the offenses last year sucked fucking dick.
Yeah.
The most ugliest football we ever been in history. And we're paying these motherfuckers like they're Jeff Bezos or some shit.
Yeah,
for what?
Like soon we're gonna have quarterback billionaires.
For them to put up 13, 15 points?
Yeah.
Like what? Huh?
RJ, remember we lived through an era, right? We lived through an era. Remember when a single, like now in today's league, a quarterback's yearly salary was a 4 to 5 year contract back then.
Mm-hmm.
That even like back then, you got like 4 years, 80 million, 4 years, about 80, 90 million, 100 million, right?
Yep.
Now they make that in a year.
Yeah, it's fucking to put up 15 points. It's like, and once again, I blame the NFL. I blame these owners. I don't know what they want to accomplish, but I mean, come on. Even if let's just say Caleb is the guy. We know for a fact one of these quarterbacks, whether it's Bo Nix, Caleb, Jaden Daniels, whoever else, it's looking like it's not going to be Drake May. They're not all going to, be good. So if they have one decent season, you're going to pay them more than Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson?
Or
just to get a season?
Or at least in that range.
Like, when's enough?
And the thing is, I don't care that the players are getting paid, right? Because if the players are getting paid this ridiculous amount of money, it's because they can afford it. Okay, because if the owners were going broke, they wouldn't pay this amount of money. All of them would agree not to pay this. So that's not my problem. Is how how bum players at the quarterback position can get these ridiculous deals, but elite players at other positions have to fucking beg and plead and do everything in the book to get less than a fraction what they get paid.
Yeah, like prime example, CeeDee Lamb is a better wide receiver than Dak is quarterback. But yet CeeDee Lamb has to sit here and threaten the Cowboys organization, but Dak can demand $70 million? Are we fucking serious right now? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Brandon Ayuk has to maybe have to go to the Patriots to get his fucking money. But you're gonna pay Brock Purdy all this fucking money?
Yep.
What? Like, come on, man. What? Listen, this is why I say fuck the NFL. The NFL's dying. This league is beyond horrible.
Listen,
they have a new horrible kickoff rule. It's fucking sucks.
Listen, I will say this. Like, I will give credit to the NBA in this aspect, right? It doesn't matter if you're a center, point guard, power forward, whatever you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. If you're a good player, you're gonna get paid exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get paid because it doesn't matter if you're a top point guard, you're gonna get paid exactly the same as a top center for the most part. Like if they pay the player, they don't play. Like basketball is not a position thing, right? Like they pay you if you're Steph, you're getting the most money. If you're what's it called? If you're Giannis, you're getting the most money. Like Giannis is like Steph isn't getting Steph isn't going to get paid less than Giannis, or Giannis is going to get paid less than Steph because he's a power forward. That's
now
how it works.
Can't if you're Steph, who's a point guard, like if Trey Young was like, hey, I want to get paid like Steph, they're gonna like get the fuck out of here, bro.
Exactly. But there's fairness throughout the whole position. Like in the NFL, it's not like that. We know for a fact. I know for a fact. You take Brandon Ayuk from that offense, Purdy's gonna look worse.
Yeah, he's gonna look worse. Yeah. And you know what's crazy, right? They're gonna pay him all that money just to look worse, and he still has a shit ton with McCaffrey, Debo, and all them boys. You know what I'm saying? It is beyond ridiculous. You know, it is what it is. I mean, speaking of the NFL, let's talk about who's going to be an NFL Hall of Famer next year, CEO. Now, anybody who missed our podcast last week, we shit all over the NFL Hall of Fame because they put Devin Hester in the fucking Hall of Fame. So we want to say this. All these players deserve to be in the Hall of Fame before Devin Hester. So they should all get in. But in a ideal, in a realistic world, we're going to look at these Hall of Famers and see if they are Hall of Famers. Now, the first one up, Luke Kuechly.
Oh, okay.
He is eligible. Let me get up these guys' stats. You know what I'm saying? I know Luke Kuechly retired super early, which I don't blame him for because, concussions are no jokes. Okay, ESPN. Why the fuck do you have him? Okay, whatever. All right, let's look this up. See, matter of fact, actually, before I do that, let's go to Pro Football. Let's go to Pro Football Reference. That's way better than fucking shitty ass ESPN. And by the way, we're gonna be covering ESPN very soon because a certain queer got fired, and I can't wait to fucking talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But let's look up Luke Kuechly's numbers as he's going up into the Hall of Fame next year. Let's go down here. Share my screen.
And by the way, this is only a discussion because he retired early. He definitely had Hall of Fame talent. So that's not even...
Yeah, that's a fact. So Luke Kuechly, career, he's had. So these are his numbers right here. I wish they would show all of them. They keep showing his last year. So this is what it is there. Tackles, he's had solo tackles. He has 690. Assist tackles, 400, over 400. QB hits, 31. I'm looking for his sacks. He's averaged 12 and a half sacks each year he's played.
Not each year. That's the total.
Oh, he didn't have 12 sacks throughout his whole career.
Yeah, he did. Remember, he's a middle linebacker. He's not a pass rusher.
I'm actually shocked by that.
Yeah, the middle linebackers don't do sacks for the most part. So
yeah, defensive interceptions. He's at 18, which is pretty good for a middle linebacker.
compare him. Let's compare him to somebody who's a Hall of Famer at a similar position, who had a full career.
We're not going to compare him to what's his name. Matter of fact, actually, this is actually good since he just went in. Patrick Willis. Let's see how Patrick Willis' career is.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. And Patrick retired early too.
Yeah, I think he has more tackles. He has more sacks. He has more. Hold on. Ooh. No, that's the yards. He has interceptions, but we're not going to count those because he has more QB hits.
Did he play? He played about the same number of years, right?
From 2007, 2014, Luke Kuechly played from 2011 to 2016-ish? Somewhere around there.
Okay. We can't compare them to like Ray Lewis or nothing like that because I just want to see what are Ray Lewis's number. I just want to see a comparison, so that way we can put in a comparison. Holy shit!
Yeah, we can't compare him to Ray. Ray played damn near. Ray literally played both their careers combined. So.
Yes. Damn, bro, those numbers are crazy. But yeah, they don't. I can't even give Ray a picture, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah. Pro Football Reference, you take an L for that. Would you give Landon Fletcher one though? All right, let's see. Landon Fletcher. What the fuck? Fuck your ads and fuck this too.
Oh Jesus, that's damn.
I'm gonna keep it real. I like Luke Kuechly. I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer.
I mean, all these niggas. Okay, can we look up Brian Urlacher? He had a full career, right?
Yeah, Brian Urlacher. Damn, bro, you don't even give him a picture either. What the fuck? Solo over 1,000. QB hits 24, 22. I think he has more than Kuechly in fucking Burrow. So yeah, I don't
know how much tackles did he had? How much
tackles solo?
How much did Luke Kuechly have in total?
Luke Kuechly. Let's go back to Luke Kuechly. I think 690.
Oh yeah, that's way too low. Yeah,
solo. Yep, 690.
Yeah, that's way too low.
Listen, we like Luke. He retired in 2019. I could have sworn he retired earlier than that, but it is what it is. But listen, we like Luke Kuechly. He could have been the Hall of Fame, but he retired too early. I don't think he's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because he could have. How many years did he play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
8, 7, around
8 years. I mean, 8 years is not really a short career, if we're being honest. It's actually a because I think
you gotta remember he didn't play it's like some of the games he played only like 10 games here, 13 games there because
of his injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, if he never had injury problems, he would have had. I think if he was never injured and played like 12, 13 years, maybe he would have had like 1,500 tackles.
Yeah, thanks. So, let's go to Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch. Fuck.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah, he's up for this year too.
Oh, okay.
Well, next year. He's up for this year. Marshawn Lynch with I forgot he retired. Yards, he has over Then touchdowns, where's the touchdowns? He only has 85 touchdowns for a career.
I mean, touchdowns are pretty hard to come by.
Yeah, I will say that. Should have 86, but it is what it is.
How many yards you got? 10,000?
Yeah, over 10,000.
Okay, now let's compare that to
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, okay, let's compare to AP. Let's see how
they played in the same era. Hold on. Adrian Peterson right there. Oh, right here. Here goes the career. Over
14,000.
Over 14,000 and 120 touchdowns.
Okay. All right. Can we, who's the best running back? Who people say is the best running back?
I mean, you got Jim Brown. You got fucking Emmitt Smith.
All right. Let's say. Okay. Let's go with. I mean, Jim Brown was like in the 60s, right?
Yeah, but we can't compare those.
I just out of curiosity, I want to see what Jim Brown has. Just out of curiosity.
Jim Brown.
Oh,
damn,
wow.
he has more than Marshawn, and he played less games.
Yeah, he played less. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go with Emmitt Smith.
I think Emmitt has the most.
Yeah, I think he does have the most.
Yep.
Okay, Barry Sanders' career was shorter, right? Like, let's compare it.
Yeah, let's look up Barry Sanders because it's not looking good for Marshawn right now. Damn, he has more than Marshawn too. And touchdowns too. He only played 9 seasons too. How many years did Marshawn play? Marshawn
Oh my God, this is not looking good for
He
Marshall.
He played from 2007, all the way to 2015, and then came back for 3 more years.
Well, the people are saying that he's a Hall of Famer. But let's look up LaDainian Tomlinson. Okay, 13.
And he has more than Marshawn too.
Okay, I'm trying to find someone in the Hall of Fame who has similar numbers to Marshawn. Who else? Let me see. Marshall Faulk. Okay, that's more similar.
That's more in the league, but still over. He still has 112,000 to Marshawn's 10,085.
Okay, I'm trying to find someone who has 10,000. Is there anybody in the Hall of Fame who has similar? Because it's not looking good for Marshawn. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And and honestly, I always thought Marshawn was a Hall of Fame running back.
Yeah,
but the numbers don't look like it. So I'm trying to figure out who got in that maybe we were like, what running back got in that we didn't think should have got in.
Let's look up Thurman Thomas. How do you spell Thurman? H-T...
Wait, Thur. So it's T-H-U.
T-H-U. There you go. Damn, he has more.
Okay.
Well, he has less touchdowns, but more yards. So, I mean...
God, hey, can someone... Hey, let Marshall, you might have to let Ricky Williams... Okay, let's go to Ricky Williams. Let's see. They haven't let Ricky Williams in, right?
Is Ricky Williams in the Hall of Fame? Ricky Williams.
Oh, okay. That's more... Okay, let's see. Let me see if Ricky Williams is in the Hall of Fame.
Is Ricky in the Hall of Fame? I don't remember him going to the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not. He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, justifiably so. He's only made 1 Pro Bowl and 1 time All-Pro.
Okay, but his numbers are comparable to Marshawn's.
Yeah.
What? Why are we blanking on running backs? Like, what the?
Yeah, that's a fact. Hold on.
Well, running backs of all time. Let's see, top 20. Okay, let's look at Walter Payton. Let's look at Walter Payton.
All right. Even OJ, I mean, less touchdowns, but he still has more yards. So.
Okay. Damn.
And by the way, in less games too. So. Damn. Shit.
Okay, look up Terrell Davis.
Terrell. Owen Suggs. Is that how you spell his name? Terrell. Oh, there we go. Davis.
He's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame, and his numbers look like shit.
Well, I will say this. He only played from 1995 to 2001. So he played 6 seasons. Granted.
6 seasons?
Yeah, granted, I don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame. So,
I mean, that's impressive for 6 seasons. I can't lie.
Right here. From 95 to 2001. Well, I mean, he did rush for 2,000 yards in a season. He rushed. I mean, shit.
If you let this nigga in, then Marshawn should get him.
Yeah, but once again, this goes back to the point. It's like, why the fuck are you letting these guys? Like, I'm not trying to shit on Terrell Davis and Marshawn, but it's like, I mean,
okay, no. Listen, Terrell shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Because what's the cutoff? So somebody with 7,000. Like, can we check up Derrick Henry? Because he's a modern running back. I want to see Derrick Henry, what he has right now. So far. 9,000. He has more than Terrell Davis.
Well, he's played longer, so.
And a lot of people think he's a Hall of Famer too. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if this nigga gets in, then Marshawn should get in.
Yeah, I mean,
listen, I would have a cutoff. I'd say if you have less than 11,000, you shouldn't get in.
But that means Marshawn, Terrell Davis, Derrick. Well, I think Derrick Henry is about towards the end, so
Max Story, he said you should at least have over 10,000 yards to be considered a Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's kind of true. So, I mean, Marshawn does fit that, but Terrell Davis shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. No, sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of another running back, let's look up Darren Sproles, CEO.
He's in consideration.
He's eligible, yes, sir.
What the fuck? No way.
No.
Nigga, what
the fuck? No.
Why the fuck is he on this list? Well, why is he on? Well, you gotta be. Okay, that's a joke, right? You just said his name. That can't be on the list.
CO. This is on the NFL Instagram. He's one of the guys on the list.
Why the fuck is he on the list? This nigga has 23 touchdowns.
Nah.
Bro, that's how much does Saquon have right now? How much does Saquon hardly have?
He got more than this nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah, bro. We not doing that, bro. Nah. And Terrell and Darren Sproles, bro. You're on one of the worst sports shows ever with that bitch Joy Taylor. So,
nah, bro. No, there's no way. Because if y'all let Sproles in, then the fucking NFL Hall of Fame is discredited.
It's been discredited.
But if you let Sproles in, that's NBA level bad.
And speaking of it, while it's fresh in our minds, let's look up Clay Matthews is up for the list too. And we were just looking at middle linebacker, so let's look up Clay Matthews' statistics real quick. All right, right here. He has. Well, hold on, Clay Matthews. So let's look at his career. He's played for 10 years. He has total. He has 383 solo tackles, 136 assists. He has 519 QB hits. He has 200, which is kind of impressive to hit the QB. Interceptions 6. We're not going to count those.
What matters for his position is sack numbers. That's the majority. No, he's not.
He's outside linebacker.
Yeah, that's yes. All right, he almost has 100. That's not bad for an outside linebacker.
Yeah, that's
pretty good. That's right. Okay, who's an outside linebacker Hall of Famer that we know?
Well, are we gonna really compare him to LT?
Okay, no, not LT. That's a little bit too. Okay, let's compare him LT. I want to see what LT's numbers are actually. 142. I mean, yeah, he has a lot more, but he's LT, so that's not.
Yeah, as a fact.
I mean, okay, let's see who's comparable.
Lance Briggs.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't actually look that up, but I just want to look it up just to make a comparison. You'll see a fix your fan, bro.
It's not that bad. There you go.
There you go. Sacks. Well, he only has 15, so no.
No, that's no. Okay, can we look at? Why are we blanking on niggas?
Yeah, I have no idea why.
Let me look outside linebackers with him. Okay, let's see. Hall of Fame out. Let's look at. What the? All right, I'm trying to think. First of all, I don't know why my. All right, let's see. Why? Okay, kid. Let's look. Khalil Mack's a Hall of Fame, right?
Let's look it up.
I swore he was. I mean, he's not in the Hall of Fame, but he's going to be a Hall of Fame.
Shoot. Let's look at the sacks. 25 sacks. Oh wait, no. He has over 100 sacks.
I mean, yeah, because I know a lot of people say he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
That's better than Khalil Mack. I will say that.
All right, let's look at why are they? Why is nobody giving me
Danny Woodhead?
That's a running back, no?
Also, kid, why did you say Danny Woodhead? Oh, was he talking about? I think they were talking about Marsh. But we're talking about outside linebackers now, people.
Okay, but let's check on Von Miller. There you go.
Von Miller.
Because we know he's a Hall of Famer, right? He's going to... Yeah, all right. All right, 123. All right.
Damn. 120. Damn.
So was DeMarcus wearing outside linebacker, or was he?
I think he was a pass rusher. DeMarcus Ware. I could be wrong though. Yeah, he's a linebacker.
Oh, 138. Damn.
So yeah, they can. Yeah, these niggas shit.
Yo, I swore I thought Von Miller was better than Ware, but we might have been wrong. Maybe Ware was.
Well, I mean, prime for prime, no. But when they were on the Broncos, yeah, because DeMarcus was towards the end.
Jesus Christ! Sorry, look. Who else? Let's see.
I can't think of anybody off the top of my head.
Why? I can't. I'm shocked that we don't know. That we can't think of any outside. Derek Brooks, right? He was an outside linebacker, right?
Wasn't he a middle linebacker?
I swear he was a.
Brooks. Let's look him up. No, he's a linebacker.
Okay.
Why are they not showing? Okay, whatever. So he's never. You're telling me Derek Brooks never had a sack? Oh, this cannot be the right guy I'm thinking of. There's no way. Yeah, this is him, Tim Bay.
Yeah.
He has 13 sacks. Hold on, time out. Was Derek Brooks a line? Wasn't he? No, he's a right outside linebacker. Never mind.
Oh, so
Clay Matthews has a case then.
Holy shit, that's horrible.
I mean, but he has over 1,300 solo tackles though.
Yeah, that's different. Maybe yeah. Sean Sean Lee, man, get the fuck out of here with that.
Sean Lee, get the fuck out of here. I would give you.
Wait, didn't we give him Donkey of the Day? Who got Donkey of the Day? Yeah, it was Master. You already got it.
Yeah. Yo, you're becoming Michael out here. I believe. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Derek Brooks played middle linebacker.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
I don't know why they have him as a right outside linebacker. But Clay Matthews, I don't know.
It's just I don't know. Like I'm looking online, like top outside line, and like I'm getting a list of modern players. Like it's just when in my childhood, I remember that Clay Matthews was a monster. That's all I remember. Yeah. He was one of the best players in Madden year in and year out. That's like I remember he was a dog. So if we're talking about talent and prime, I would say yes. But yeah, but his longevity, I don't know. I mean, Chat, what do you think? Should Clay Matthews be in the Hall of Fame?
I think they're gonna say yeah because he has it. Like you can't ask people like that. He's a big name, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, because when I was a kid, he was always one of the best at his position. But again, okay, who's next?
Someone dear and near to your heart, Terrell Suggs.
Oh, he's an outside linebacker. Why didn't we think about that?
Nigga, why don't you think about that? That's your guy.
Oh yeah, come on, bro. He got LT numbers.
Yeah, that's a Hall of Famer. Clay Matthews, you might be kicked out, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, we're right. Yeah, Suggs. You know what's funny? That Clay Matthews was a bigger name back then than Suggs, and Suggs is better.
Well, I mean, Suggs did play with, what's his name, Reed and fucking Lewis, so that's why he got a shine. But I mean, yes, he was better.
Yeah. All right, Suggs. Yeah, Suggs is also. We agree he's a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah, and Clay, you might have to get kicked out, bro. Let's talk about this one. Adam Vinatieri. Do you think he should go to the Olympics?
No, I thought we had a discussion about special teamers already, right?
Nope. But they're probably gonna put him because he's, big name. Eli Manning CEO. This one's gonna start a controversy. No,
I don't. No. Let's check.
He went 117 and 117 CEO. 366 touchdowns, 244 interceptions.
Jesus.
2 for 50,000 yards. Who should we compare him to?
All right, we got to pick quarterbacks that are. We can't compare them to the top ones because that's going to look embarrassing. Big Ben. Big Ben. Wait, Ben's not in the Hall of Fame yet, but he's going to be, right?
Yeah, he's definitely, Yeah, Big Ben has more touchdowns, less interceptions, more yards, has a better QBR.
Okay, who else can we compare? Phillip Rivers. Let's look at Phillip Rivers real quick. I want to compare him to this class.
More yards, more touchdowns, less interceptions.
Okay, so Phillip Rivers is a better quarterback than Eli. It's just that he doesn't have the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
All right, who else? Who else? Who else? Let me think.
Oh, let me look up something real quick because Fist was doing this on his channel.
Alex Smith. No.
No, Alex. No, hold on. Let's look up Eli's stats real quick. Eli, man. Okay, never mind. Who's someone else?
Well, let's compare him to his brother real quick.
Come on, bro.
No, I just want to see the numbers between him and his brother.
His name is Elisha?
Elijah, yeah. You didn't know that?
But why is it spelled like a girl?
Elisha? I didn't know that. I thought it was Elijah. It's spelled Elisha?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, that can't be right. Maybe they fucked it up. Well, go Google him. Google him real quick.
Okay.
Because there's no fucking way his name is Elisha.
Eli Manning. Well, should I go to Wikipedia?
Yeah, go to Wiki. Oh, no, that's true. Elisha. Elisha? What?
That's a girl's name right there. Am I tripping?
I mean, I've never, because when I'm thinking of Elijah, right, I think of it with a J.
Yeah, J-A-H, right?
Okay, I need the white people in our comment section. Is this the normal way the white people spell it?
Like, people don't even name their kids Elijah. Like,
I mean, they do. They do.
I've never seen all the Elijahs I know are black.
Jews, bro. Jews name. Elijah's a Jewish very Jewish name.
I'm not.
Hey, white people, let me know because I know black people don't spell like that.
But so Eli's a Jew now. So
he's not a Jew, but it's Elijah is it's an Abrahamic name. It's a religious name. So
yes, Eli Manning is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Carson Palmer. He wants us to compare him to Carson Palmer. So let's look that up. I don't remember Carson Palmer being.
Yeah, where's random editor when you need his white ass, bro?
He's probably busy. Carson Palmer. Whoa. He has more yards than Eli.
No, he doesn't.
Is he? Oh, no, he doesn't.
No.
Nah.
Joe Flacco. I want to see Joe Flacco real quick.
No. Flacco. Come on, man. Nah.
I know. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, see that. That's where I was from. Because see, that's the way I'm used to people spelling it, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing. Not Elisha. Like the fuck. All right. That's weird. Okay, let's look. Yeah, that's why I want to check Peyton because Peyton Manning is a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best. So I want to see.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah. I just don't know who's comparable to Eli. Listen, he has 2 Super Bowls, and his numbers, even though Ben's are better, I mean it's comparable. You have to put him in the Super Bowl. I mean, you have to put him in the Hall of Fame because he has 2, and because he beat the Patriots, and because he's even though they're not technically in New York, but I guess it's a New York team, and they always emphasize shit like that. So.
I'll say this: when you think of, was Eli Manning ever considered one of the best he played?
No.
Like, like from 2004 to 2019, CEO, were you like, dang, like when you had Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Big Ben, Phillip Rivers?
No, he was never. He was never.
And Rodgers. Were you like, damn, we got to play Eli soon?
No one said that. Yeah, that's a good point, Master J. Compare him to Tony Romo.
He has better numbers than Tony.
He should have. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, but I will say this. Eli, you know, I don't know. I don't think he's all.
He's borderline. We could say that.
Like, yeah. See, here's the problem. If it was up to me, I should probably do, you know, if anybody's interested, I will do research in my free time and tell you who I will put in the Hall of Fame, who I will take out. And trust me, the Hall of Fame will probably have like 50 people in there. Just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Because it is whatever. Eli Manning, and then also, so we got Eli. There's this guy on here named. So there's two more people left. Marshall Yanda.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea who that is. You know who he is?
Marshall Yanda was our left guard. Yeah, he's Hall of Fame.
And then Joe Stanley. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And that's it. So Luke Kuechly, Marshall Yanda, Adam Vinatieri, Joe Stanley, Marshawn, Eli, De'Aaron Sproles, Klay Thompson.
Listen, I'll say this.
Terrell Suggs.
It would be a really good list if it wasn't for Sproles. Like, Sproles is so laughably bad that it just brings down the list.
Yeah, like what? Why would you? I guess because he's on a popular show now. I guess. I don't know. I don't understand it. Why what are you trying to be like the NBA now? Like, why would you put De'Aaron Sproles?
3,000, bro. Saquon's not a Hall of Famer. No one thinks that, right?
No.
How does he has better numbers than than Darren, bro?
That is beyond ridiculous. De'Aaron Sproles sucks. Quick question. Do you think Zach Martin's a Hall of Fame? Yeah, of course. Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He's been a top guard since the moment he stepped on the league.
Yeah, facts. Just because he's on the list doesn't mean he'll get in. Yeah, that is a fact. And according to Whitlock, I guess they hired some new guy, and they said they're only going to allow like 3 to 4 guys in there because the Hall of Fame is getting ridiculously full with like mid-ass players.
Listen, the Hall of Fame should only be for the elite of the elite.
Me personally, I don't think we should. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me personally, I don't think there should be a Hall of Fame ceremony every year.
No, the Hall of Fame should be like, are you top 10 of your position of all time?
Yeah.
Like, that should be what the Hall of Fame is, like, in my opinion. So, are you one of the best of the best? Like, it should be super elite.
Yeah, like when your name should be in, you should be like borderline Mount Rushmore of your position.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Like I'm sorry, like Terrell Davis. Yeah, you were great. You could have been in the Hall of Fame. You retired too fucking early. Luke Kuechly, amazing. You were one of the best linebackers I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm sorry, bro. You're not a Hall of Famer. Clay Matthews, Terrell Suggs outdid your whole career twice. Not a Hall of Famer. Devin Hester's in the Hall of Fame. That's enough. Exactly. That's our whole point. Devin Hester's in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no special teamers in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. To be fair, Eli. Okay, bro. That doesn't mean Evan. I get you're a Giants fan. Shout out to Evan. What's up, Evan? I get you're a Giants fan. You love Eli, but was Eli Manning is not even a top. He's not a. I'm sorry, bro. Like when you think of the great, he wasn't even. He was barely top 10 when he played.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, come on, bro. What's up, Josh?
Yeah, listen. Championships are super important, right?
Yeah.
But this is my litmus test, right? Can you get into the Hall of Fame just on your numbers alone without the championships? That should tell you if you're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. So That's actually a good criteria for at least for quarterbacks.
Yeah. Because let's say if we took away Eli Manning's, like if you give, like for example, if you give Dan Marino 2 Super Bowls, he's still a Hall of Famer. If you take them away, like he is right now, he's still a Hall of Famer. So that's that should be the criteria. If we took away Eli's number, like Eli's championships, is he a Hall of Famer? Chat.
No.
If we took away his 2 Super Bowls.
No. Hell, take away Big Ben's 2 Super Bowls. He's still a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Aaron Rodgers, right? Take away his Super Bowl, still a Hall of Famer.
Drew Brees, take away his Super Bowl, still a Hall of Famer. But Eli has 2 on Brady, and the second one was against all the great quarterbacks with shit teams. Like it shouldn't be that black, bro. Evan, I get it. Eli Manning is a Giants Hall of Famer, but when you Evan, are you taking Eli above Joe Montana, Jim Kelly, John Elway, Dan Marino, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning? Is he in that same class? Like, I mean, come on, man. And I like Eli. But at the same, I mean, Eli's way better than Daniel Jones. I'll say that. But at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Over Jim Kelly, yes, you're tripping. Evan, you are tripping. You're taking him over Jim Kelly? Don't get twisted by the side. Jim Kelly took his team to 4 Super Bowls. Don't look at the stats, bro. This is totally different era. Jim Kelly was amazing. He was one. When you think of the 90s, besides Montana, Elway, like he's in that class. Like, nah, man. You tripping on that one, bro. I'm sorry, but Dan Marino is overrated. I'm not saying this because I'm a Patriots fan. The guy went to the Super Bowl once. Kaiju, it's not about that. It's about Dan Marino was a top 5 quarterback when it matters. When it's the same thing I hear every day about Rodgers. I get it. But at the same time, okay, but Jim Kelly is one of the best quarterbacks in his era. Marino is great. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, but nah, man. I'm taking Jim over Eli. Like, come on, man. Dan Marino, Kaiju, I never. That's actually a really hot take. Dan Marino being overrated.
Can we check his stats? I want to see. Maybe that is true.
Well, once again, in consideration the era that he played in.
Yeah, of course, where you can actually kill people on the field. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look up his numbers.
Well, also note that Kaiju's a Patriots fan, so that might also skew his opinion.
Bro, Kaiju, he played before you were even born, and yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Fame. Not even a question.
Kaiju, you don't know football. Shut the fuck up, all right?
I want to look up something.
Clown.
Okay, I can see why he said he would take Jim Kelly over Eli, but you got to realize something. Jim Kelly went to 4 straight Super Bowls. Like, do you know how hard it is to go to 4 straight Super Bowls?
I don't know. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah, but like, people will say Eli's better because he has better stats, but I don't judge it off of that.
I don't know. You could make an argument because winning is more important than making it, to be honest.
But he's won more than Eli. Well, I mean, he hasn't won the big one. I get it. But, I mean, come on, bro.
Well, I also said Jimmy Johnson overrated too. Oh.
I guess. I don't. I mean, they haven't won shit. I mean, the Cowboys haven't been shit since he left, so. I think, wasn't Jimmy Johnson the quarterback? I mean, the quarterback.
Cowboys head coach?
He was the Cowboys head. Wasn't he the Dolphins head coach too, or am I tripping?
I think so. Maybe that's why he's hating on him.
I don't know. Nor do I care. Speaking of that, thank God. You know, I hope this guy, you know, he gets money, provides for the family, but RG3 is beyond horrible.
Listen. Bro got fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
With 2 years on his contract. Do you know how bad you have to be to get fired with 2 years on the contract? Because they usually are like, you know, I'm not feeling this guy. We're going to let him ride out his contract and then not renew him.
Yeah.
That's usually the road they take, right? Because it's a contract, and usually, you know, it's a headache. They probably have to pay off the remaining amount of the contract. So my only thing is, he was so bad, right, that instead of letting him ride it out, they said, fuck it. We're gonna, you know, probably pay him the rest of the contract just so he can leave.
He was fucking horrible. RG3, you are the worst commentator, sports talk person I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's bad.
Bro, you made Rob Parker be right. That's how bad you are, bro. Now, granted, Rob Parker was calling you a cornball for other reasons. I really don't care if RG3 is a Republican. If he dates white girls, that's his fucking business.
So RG3 is not a Republican.
Well, I mean, that's what Rob Parker said. But the whole point is Rob Parker's a fucking fag. But he was right about one thing. You are a cornball brother. Dude.
Yeah.
You suck so bad. It's not even funny. Yes, Max Kellerman is better than RG3. RG3 sucks.
Yeah, RG3, and I was shocked he got fired, right?
Yeah,
because he, you know how ESPN loves the woke shit, right?
Yeah,
and you know RG3 was one of the best woke propagandists on the network. Like he'll spew the woke shit all day long. I'm not sure if it's part of like ESPN's. Like I think they're clearing out all the woke shit because it's unprofitable. I think that's what's happening.
Actually, no, because then they fire a bitch for saying transgender women shouldn't be competing against actual women. So,
who said that?
Some bitch that they fired. I don't fucking know.
Well, okay. Well, the point was that even with how woke he was, and you know how woke ESPN is, right? Like even with all that shit, even with him pushing the woke propaganda, they still fired him. That's how bad he was.
Yeah. I can't. RG3, you suck so bad. Like what really set me off with RG3 is when he's shitting on Deshaun Watson, talking about I'm defending the woman because they have no voice. I'm like, the women have a fucking voice, bro. You're guilty until you're proven innocent, bro.
Yeah,
proven innocent.
He always any woke thing that he can hop on, like he'll do it. Like anything political that he can hop on, he'll do it. Like, and it's not even that. Like, it's his sports takes. They're fucking horrible. Like his sports takes are one of the worst. He was a big Justin Fields homer. All right, propagated that Justin Fields narrative. He was a big he was one of the absolute worst sports like hot takes guys out there. Like, he was on the Justin Fields MVP season narrative.
Tell you,
look how that worked out.
I can't, bro. I know you don't watch a lot of college football. Which CEO college football is coming up? You know, Florida State versus Georgia Tech. I'm expecting you to watch that game to full. Even if Florida State's up 59-0, I expect you to watch the full game from start to finish. But anyways, I was watching. I think it was like Michigan. Michigan was playing somebody. This is I think JJ McCarthy. I think Michigan was up like a million points. And AJ Orgy, and that's his last name, Orgy, is out there, and he gets a touchdown. And this dude RG3 is like, Orgy runs for a touchdown, and there's a big orgy in the end zone. I'm like, this dude's a faggot. This dude, fag.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And on top of he's super corny, right? And he does inappropriate shit. Yeah, that's right.
Calling people jigaboos and shit like that. Like, come on, bro.
Like he's like he's one of those people that would cry in front of everyone, like one of those niggas, like, you know. And you're right, the only thing Rob Parker ever got right was that he's a cornball nigga. But even though it was for all the wrong reasons, it still applies. So RG3, and by the way, it's hilarious because They fired him for a white man, I think Jason Kelce. Which is
Jason Kelce?
Yeah, it was Jason Kelce. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait. The couple weeks from now, we know he's gonna be on like the Pivot podcast,
talking about the racist angle.
Racism. How much you want to bet, CEO?
Yeah, no, absolutely, because he got replaced by a white man. And by the way, for anyone who knows, I hate the Kelce brothers. I hate them. So it's not like I'm in favor of them switching him out with.
Jason Kelce's not bad. Travis is a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like both of them. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, he's not as bad as his brother, but I just don't like him. But it's not. But either way, like, good riddance. You know, I hope Fox doesn't pick you up. You know what I'm saying?
It will.
I hope. Listen, I don't want you to go broke or anything like that. That's not my wish. But I just don't want to see you on my screen.
I'm done with your commentator. And also, speaking of commentating, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sick and tired of women commentators. I feel like they try too much, and it gets really aggravating.
Here's my thing. I'm tired. What makes me sick is that we're pretending that the reason they have women commentators because they care about their opinion.
No.
Like the only reason that they're there is for men to look at them while they're talking.
But they're not even attractive though.
No, but that's my thing. I'm not even saying that. Like some of them, like when we're talking about the women like the main ones, like in the media, they're supposed to be there for eye candy, right? Like let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
And I hate, like, Joy Taylor was there for eye candy. Let's just be honest. Like, she was not there. She was not there for her opinions. Okay. Like no one cared about Joy Taylor's opinions. So that's never like the whole comment section was filled with, "Oh, you look nice today, Joy." Oh, like you saw that, right? Like,
oh my gosh, that's all they talked about. Let me see your breast, Joy. Like my gosh,
like
sucks.
I love your dress, Joy. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
There's women commentating in Madden, and the bitch is annoying. And I don't even play Madden. Like I watch people who play Madden. The bitch is annoying. Everybody says she's fucking annoying.
No, my thing is, stop forcing women into men's spaces. Okay.
Yeah, like it's beyond fucking ridiculous.
Like, stop doing it. Okay, women have their space. Men should not enter their space.
I'm sorry. Why do you have women like referee? Like women don't watch this shit. Like you're trying, like, what are you appealing to? Men don't want to hear it, and women are not watching it. So, like, I'm confused. Why do we have to hear these hoes?
And yes, I know people are blah, blah, blah. I know that my sister's friend's cousin watches football. Okay, listen. Are there some women who actually love football?
No.
Like a man? Is there like a small percentage, right? That probably they do exist, a small percentage, right? Like an exception. Like a tomboy or something, right? Very small percentage. But do the vast majority of women care about sports? No, they don't. They don't care about sports. And the only reason they know about it is because their boyfriends, their brothers, their fathers, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Are involved in sports or they watch it and they get involved because that's what's popular at the moment with men. Okay? Like, just be honest. The only reason people like Joy Taylor exists is because men want to look at her boobs.
I'm sorry, Joy Taylor's getting up there in age. She's starting to get ugly.
No, but they're gonna cycle them out, right? Eventually, right, RJ? So when they get old enough, what they're gonna do is move them to like radio, like Fox Sports Radio, and basically they're gonna, kind of like Doug Gottlieb. He used to be on the mainline TV shows, and then they moved his ass to Fox Sports Radio. Basically, that's the way they move you to irrelevancy, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably what's going to happen with these older chicks, right? I mean, because that's the whole thing. I don't know. That's how it used to be, right? Because they used to bring attractive women on networks to attract men's, to keep viewer retention. Because, some men are stupid that they'll watch a whole hour of shitty sports television just so they can look at it, so they can imagine what Joy Taylor's boobs would look like without clothes. All right. Yeah. Like men who have integrity and actually get pussy and don't need to do that, right? Yeah. They don't give a shit.
No.
But there's a lot of men like that. So that's why they do that. Now, since we're moving into the more women can be just like men era, like we're in that era right now, right?
Yeah.
We might see like less attractive women on TV so they can make a point about how we should care about women's opinions.
Well, I mean, they're already doing that. Sarah Palin's on there, or Sarah, what's her name? Sarah Spain, whatever her fucking name is. With that Asian bitch who's fucking ugly. I'm forgetting her name. Who's that Asian girl that covers the NFL? I'm forgetting her name. Oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. I'm sorry, men and women are not equal. That's not how God created them. And Master J, that's stupid. We shouldn't be forcing men into women's spaces, and we shouldn't be forcing men into men's spaces.
Okay, he said if we can force women into men's spaces, we can force. Oh, first of all, Master J, they are already forcing men into women's spaces. Have you not seen the whole tranny thing? Like that's literally the whole tranny thing. Like,
women have a problem with that, though. Women have a problem with that, but if I say I have a problem with hearing this whole call commentary and scream like she knows what she's talking about, I'm a sexist pig.
No, I mean, it's just we have to be honest as a society. We don't want, and a lot of people like 40 to 50% of the country doesn't understand that men and women are not equal, right?
No,
we're not the same. So until 40 to 50% of the country understands that, this stupid shit will continue.
No, see, I actually disagree with that. I think a lot of people understand it. It's just now, it's going to take a few years because my friend made up a good point. Mm-hmm. I think you're more crazier to believe the stuff of like 5-6 years ago than because there's a lot of people coming out saying this is BS. We need to stop living in this reality.
Yeah, because it's tiresome, bro. I don't need to pretend, right?
Yeah.
That just because you have a dress on, that you don't have you don't have a dick and balls. Okay. Yeah. Like, I don't need that. I don't need to live in fictional reality, and no one does. Like, no one needs to live in that. We don't need to pretend like grown men who pretend to be women can box women in sports. All right, we don't need to live in false reality. And you're right. I think a lot more normal people, right? Not like hyper political people. A lot more normal people, normies, are starting to say, "Wait, hold up, I'm tired of this shit."
Yes, and it is what it is. And speaking of people, let's keep in the media. Skip Bayless out of FS1 and Undisputed, and but let's talk about it, CEO. Your thoughts on Skip Bayless leaving FS1?
Here's my thing. I'm okay with it because obviously his show sucked.
Yeah.
Ratings were horrible. Listen, Skip did a good job while he was on air, for the most part. He did what he was supposed to do. He's older now. The newer audiences are not liking his. They want to see more Shay bullshit.
Yeah.
Then they want to see a Dracula pretend like he's cool with the hip hop culture nonsense.
Yeah.
Because that's Skip. Like, Skip pretended to be down with the black quote unquote culture. Little Wayne on, Drip Bayless with his little gold chain.
Yeah. Like,
he wore suits, but at the same time he wore like Jordans and Nikes.
Yeah.
Like I'm like Skip, you're like 70, bro. What are you doing? Like, I mean, come on, it was so obvious. Like, I'm like, Skip, that's not what you do. That's not like that. Stop pretending to be something you're not.
Facts.
Like, you should just be what you are. Like, stop pretending to be down with the hip hop culture. Would do like, let Shannon do all that dumb shit. But he wanted to do that to pretend to be popular. It backfired. When Shannon left, he became irrelevant. He became washed. He's not.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, he was in television since we were born. Before that, I mean, like, the dude had a long run. You're not going to be relevant forever.
Yeah, facts.
Like there's gonna be a point where people are gonna be like, you still watch Shannon? Shannon's still talking? Like who? Like no. I'm talking about Shannon. Like there's gonna be like he's not gonna be relevant forever either. There's gonna be a point where people are gonna move on from him, and there's gonna be another person who people gravitate towards more, and then the newer generation is gonna be like, bro, Shannon's like 80 years old. Why the fuck are we gonna listen to him about football advice?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
So Skip had a good run. He should. Skip is rich. He left his legacy in TV. Okay. He did it for as long as I think anybody has done it for, and you should be happy with that. Retired and go do something else.
Yeah, it's Skip. I already said it. Skip. He did his job. He entertained. Like we know he doesn't know shit about football, but you know what? He entertained. It is what it is. We'll see what happens to him.
People like my thing is, I don't like this culture with talking about and this is how Skip is old school.
Yeah.
In this aspect, he doesn't talk about other people, at least publicly. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about his colleagues, like Shannon and Stephen A. They'll have like segments on their show talking about Skip.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Skip retired. Oh, how was my relationship with Skip? Whatever this and this about Skip. Skip doesn't talk about other people, like his colleagues. He doesn't talk like he doesn't go on the Skip Bayless show and then say something about Shannon Sharp or something, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like that aspect of gossip that that kind of feminine energy that Stephen A. Smith and fucking Shay have.
Well, you're giving credit to Skip that he keeps it professional.
No, that's what I'm saying. I keep it like because it's not. It doesn't look right. It looks like a bunch of. I'm like Sass and Shannon, bro. You're like, first of all, Shannon's a woman's name, but you're 50 years. You're 50 years old, or you're like almost 60, right?
Yeah.
Like, no matter. Listen, I know Skip is probably an asshole. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. He's an asshole, but you know what? He may be an asshole, but you know what? At least he doesn't talk about you bad in public. Like he doesn't try to like spin narratives and tries to talk shit and be like because he could have said, you know what, Shannon did this and this, Sass did this and this, and put a bunch of gossip out. He doesn't do that. He stays quiet. He does his job, and then he goes about his business. So, but Sass doesn't do that. Stephen A. every other month or every other 2 months or whatever the fuck it's Skip, my experiences with Skip, this and Skip, and they don't talk shit about him, but at the same time they do. So
I have no problem with Skip, but he was such an asshole.
Like I have no problem. Like I appreciate Skip. I appreciate Skip, but he was hard to get along with. Like he doesn't do that. Like that's pussy shit. Like keep that shit in the background. Don't put that shit on Front Street. So I do like that Skip does that. He was an asshole. I don't think that will. I think he had a big ego.
Yeah.
And that was his downfall, his big ego. But then at the end of the day, bro, he did his business. He never hurt anyone. He just did what he was supposed to do and entertain people. And guess what? High school me enjoyed Skip. So he did his job.
And also, let's not act like Shannon and Stephen A. don't have big egos themselves too. So.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking fact. And by the way, Chris Carter sucks. I just want to say that. Oh
yeah, because Chris Carter said he wanted to knock out Skip or some shit like that.
Yeah, he said he wanted to knock out Skip, but it's like Chris Carter's like. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I dislike Nick Wright to the nth degree. I think he's a clown of epic proportions. Okay, I do not like Nick Wright. He disgusts me. Okay, I wouldn't poke him with a stick. That's how disgusted I am with Nick Wright. And by the way, you have all that money. Do something with that nose. But listen, but I'm happy. But the way Chris Carter, for anyone who knows, back in the old day, the way Chris Carter treated Nick Wright was fucking weird.
Yeah,
like he bullied him. He didn't let him speak. He treated him like garbage. Like he was condescending. Like it rubbed me the fucking wrong way, and I didn't like it. That's why I stopped watching First Things First.
Yeah.
I started just watching Undisputed, and I started watching Speak for Yourself, which was my favorite show back then.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the way he treated Nick Wright, even though I don't like Nick Wright. I didn't like the way he treated him. I thought he was a fucking asshole, and he comes off as someone who's a fucking asshole. And according, at least to some of his colleagues, ex-colleagues, he got fired because he was fucking someone in the fucking makeup room. So,
yeah, I heard about that.
So Chris Carter's a clown himself, and he can't stay off the crack either.
Yeah, Chris Carter's a fucking queer. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those people. He'll bully you if he can bully you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
like he never did that shit to Ray Lewis when he was on set, because Ray Lewis would have knocked his ass out.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
He didn't do it to Shannon because he knew Shannon. Shannon probably could beat the shit out of Chris Carter.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, I mean, listen, Shannon may be 50 years old, but he's in very, very, very good shape.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they took Ray Lewis off of air. I actually liked him. He seemed like a very nice person. No. Oh, he is?
That's the last time I saw him.
Because when I saw him on Fox, when he was on Fox, he seemed like a nice guy.
I don't know why. I think he might just have some other stuff. I know he's a big high school guy. I think he's kind of getting the coaching lane, so maybe that's taking up his time.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, anyway,
speaking of coaching, it looks like prime time is becoming crime time, as I hear it.
Okay, listen. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, I like you think that prime Deion sucks at coaching. All right.
Yeah.
And he sucks at coaching. You can't be good at everything. Okay. No one's good at everything.
Yeah.
Okay. He was an excellent player. And what do they say about excellent players, Hall of Fame players? They usually suck at coaching.
Coaching and
executive work. Right. I mean, that's true. Not all of them. I mean, I think John Lynch is a pretty good GM, but most of them suck. Because why? Because in Deion's mind, like, he looks at a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, you were my size when I was your age. You could probably do what I did."
That's not the case.
And that's not the case. And so that they think like that, and then the kid can't be like them. So it's a big mess. Listen, Deion's a big mess. Now, I don't hate on him, like Whitlock does, for example.
Yeah.
Because Whitlock be hating on him for the dumbest shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he been hating on him for the.
But I mean, he was right. I will give him that.
No, he's right. Like, Whitlock is right on some. Like, he'll be right on some things, but sometimes for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be talking about, like, he criticized him because he said something about, like, there was a video where Deion told his kid or something, they were fishing, and he was like, "Oh, how many people? Who do you think is the most strapped?" Right.
Yeah.
And then Whitlock took that and said, and on his show, he said that, "You see, that's gang culture. They're talking about guns and blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, they weren't talking about guns. Nigga, that's a football phrase. They weren't talking about guns. And then he turned that shit into like how Deion is instilling thug culture into football. So yeah. I'm just like, okay, that criticism is pretty bullshit. Like, yeah. So listen, is Deion a good head coach? First of all, I don't think he is, because he never coached before. I mean, he did a little bit coaching in an HBCU, Jackson State. Right. That didn't work out, obviously, because the program was trash.
Well, it worked out, but I mean, let's be fair. He's just there until Shador, Shiloh, and Travis go to the NFL. Yeah,
then he'll leave.
Yeah, he's gonna leave. Now, great. I think Shiloh and Shador are probably gonna go to the Raiders. So,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Travis, on the other hand, I don't know where he's gonna do it. Where you hide and see on RJ Fly Eagles Fly? Y'all ready for the NFL season? I actually am ready for the NFL season.
Where you hide? Why am I hiding, bro? My team's better than yours.
Yeah, why the fuck am I hiding? I have no team.
Yeah. RJ left the Giants, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, he was trying to recruit me last week to the Eagles, so.
Yeah, I could never see that.
No, I could never do
that. You being a Philly fan, that shit would be hilarious.
No, Philly. Granted, I think Philly fans are smarter than Giants fans, and that might be controversial to say, but no, I can never rock with Philly.
What, is it the city that you have a problem with?
Yeah, I don't like the city. I don't like the Phillies. I don't like the 76ers.
RJ, why did you leave the Giants, says Evan?
Bro, I'm just... bro, you cannot... Seal, you're a businessman, right?
Yeah.
When you have a business, you need to do what's best for business. What's one of the things that's best for business? You need to cater to you need to show your customers you care.
Right.
Right? What have the Giants done to show that they fucking care? They have, I guess the offensive line is better. I guess in preseason it's better.
Yeah.
But hypothetically speaking, the Giants have a shitty offensive line. They have shitty quarterback play. And yet you go out and get a fucking receiver. Granted, Malik Neighbors might be amazing. I get it. But what is the fucking point of having a great receiver if your quarterback and your offensive line, two dependent things that your wide receiver needs to have to be good? Look, I'm going to say it before I'm going to say it in. If you have a broken engine, your brakes are shot, are you going to get brand new rims for your tires? No, you're going to fix your engine. You're going to fix your fucking brakes.
Right.
Why the fuck would you get Malik Neighbors?
But RJ, what would you say that people say that it doesn't matter, your team can suck for 100 years, but you need to root for them?
They're fucking retarded.
But that's what it means to be a real fan, RJ.
Oh, really? Right? Have you seen real fans?
Yeah, they're stupid.
All right, then. That's my point. And by the way, you drafted Malik Neighbors. The guy's already given off, he's already at strip clubs showing off. He doesn't like Daniel Jones. He doesn't even like the organization. We've seen this story before. Saquon left. Odell got traded. Come on, bro.
Well, he's smart. At least we know he's smart.
Yeah, he doesn't like the you drafted someone who doesn't want to be. I promise you, if you were to tell Malik Neighbors, the Chargers or the Giants, you think he's picking the Giants?
No, fuck no.
Absolutely, bro. I kind of feel bad for Malik Neighbors. Imagine being there, I get Jim Harbaugh. I might be critical of Justin Herbert, but he's way better than Daniel Jones. I get Justin Herbert. I get to be in LA. Oh no, I have to go to fucking Jersey with Daniel Jones. And Brian Dable, who's gonna get fired in a shitty ass offensive line.
Yo, you know what's cracking up? That dude was actually looking for property to buy in LA before the draft.
My point is that.
Yo, he was he was making Instagram posts. Oh, I love this LA weather. Oh, yeah, whoop-de-whoop. I love all this shit.
I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for him. I really do.
Yo, he thought he was about to be in the beach and relaxing and shit. And
because he's not even in New York. He's in Jersey.
No, so instead of being in the beach hanging out with bad bitches, he's wearing a coat in the rainy day in the fucking New Jersey.
The Giants do not care. They don't care. How can bro, the Bears moved off of Justin Fields fucking quicker than the Giants moved off of Daniel Jones.
Yeah, that's sad because that is sad.
Zach Wilson got moved off of. Come on, bro. What are we doing here?
Rap venue got a point.
Giants might be the worst team in the NFC. I agree. I said the Washington was going to finish above the Giants.
That's a point. I mean, because we did the schedule. I have them at 4 games.
Bro, come on, and Evan, you my nigga. Evan, you my dude. This is no shot at you guys, you, YTC, whoever. I'm just talking about just the majority. And I just been done with the Giants. We have the second pick in the draft. But out of, quote, Giants pride, we had to win with DeVito and Tyrod Taylor just to finish with the 6th pick in the draft. And then, it's the same. You guys going to draft, Riley Leonard. I'm telling you, you're going to draft Riley Leonard from Notre Dame. He's going to suck and call it a fucking day.
Damn, bro. Why would y'all draft a Duke quarterback, bro? That's so stupid.
Hell, see, Joe Flacco, let's take Joe Flacco, Eli Manning. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl after Eli Manning, and you guys got rid of him sooner than the Giants got rid of Eli Manning after he started stinking up the joint.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what organizations do. When you are good, you get to be there. If you're not good, you gotta go. It's that simple. For some reason, the Giants have this like they have this little engine. Like, I'm sorry, I can't get with this loser mentality, like the little engine that could.
Oh yeah,
no, they can't. This
is
fucking. Go ahead.
They always want to do that underdog shit. Yeah, we're gonna be underdogs. I love being underdogs. I love sucking.
They're like underdogs fucking suck. Being an underdog is like being in those shitty ass Disney movies where the nerdy guy steals the jock's girlfriend and he becomes the most popular kid in school. Guess what, Giants fans? That's not how life works. Mahomes is winning the fucking Super Bowls. Lamar, Josh Allen, they're in the conference championships. Not fucking Daniel Jones's. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but he's an underdog that can overcome the adversity and maybe get y'all a playoff win.
Like, come on, bro. Like, this is beyond this. And you got like idiots who are not even in the fan base, like Josh Johnson drinking the Kool-Aid of Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Josh said you should kind of get slapped for that shit. You've been slurping that Josh. You've been slurping that what's it called?
Kaiju. Shout out to Kaiju. That's the Eli Manning syndrome. Bo Mix looks like he's gonna be good. Would y'all rather? I mean, yeah, fine. Even though I even said Bo Mix could be sneaky, but that's better than Daniel fucking Jones.
Listen, it's better than sticking with anything the Giants got right now.
Listen, if Bo Mix and Penix end up being good, the Giants are gonna, or hell, I'll take it a step further. See, if Jaden Daniels or Drake May, even though I don't believe in Drake May, but hypothetically speaking, even if they look good, it makes the Giants look bad. You know why? Because the Giants had the second pick before the Bears, and they decided to win games.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I mean, listen, and it's funny because after the Daniel Jones horrific, and I know it's preseason, but the fact that it's preseason and you look that bad still is it's still kind of pretty bad. You feel me? But people were literally like Giants fans were literally talking about, oh my God, Joe Shane's better pack up his bags. But y'all were the same niggas saying that, telling Joe Shane to make sure to sign Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So what
might be good in the second year. Kaiju.
Kaiju. By the way, you're no different than a New York Giant fan, bro. You love slurping up the mid.
Kaiju. I'm sorry to say this, bro, but y'all not doing nothing, bro.
No, I mean,
sorry. Come on, man.
No, Kaiju. Come on, Kaiju likes some mid quarterbacks.
Yeah, Kaiju. I'm sorry, bro. Kaiju. Just go back and watch Tom Brady highlights and
for the next decade.
Yeah, because nothing's gonna happen there. I know we ain't doing nothing. Yeah, but you guys are beyond horrible. Even the Saints quarterback they drafted in the second round looks like he might be a steal. I'm not high on Spencer Rattler. I'm sorry. Maybe that's the OU fan in me and watching this asshole stink up the joint. But I'm not high on Spencer Rattler just because he had one good year at South Carolina. I think he's dog shit too. We got rid of Mac Jones. Oh, Kaiju, I get it. You got rid of Mac Jones. Okay, great. But you Kaiju, your replacement got a replacement. Bro, come on, bro. Why, if you believe in a guy, why would you draft another quarterback in the 4th, 5th round?
I mean, and the fact that Kaiju, you said it yourself. I don't know who's gonna be starting. Drake May or Joe Milton. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing if you think that Milton is competing even in the same range as May. That means he probably sucks.
Yeah.
Listen, Kaiju, you Patriots fans have had it good for over 20 years. Okay.
CEO, you keep talking. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. Patriots fans have had it good for over 20 freaking years. All right. It's time for y'all to suffer. Okay. All right, Kaiju. So prepare to be shit. Prepare to eat dog water for at least the next 10 years. All right. You had 20 years. Nobody feels sorry for your dog shit organization. All right, Kaiju. No one feels bad about the Patriots sucking nuts. It is what it is. That's what happens when you win 6 Super Bowls in over 20 years. All right. You got your praise. Now it's time to suffer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Patriots are going to suck, but they should suck, right? You feel me? Their era is over. All right. The Bill Belichick is gone. Brady's gone. Like, that era is over with. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, guys, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? We had to suffer through Patriots supremacy for damn near 20 years. Does anyone have sympathy for these niggas? No one has sympathy for the Patriots. Remember, they not only did they dominate for like 20 years, they also cheated multiple times. All right. So it's finally time for other teams to get an opportunity, and they can go sit and be irrelevant for the next 10 to 20 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And by the way, Kaiju, you joined in like 2017 on the Patriots bandwagon, so you missed the majority of it. So good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for you to, we was in the Super Bowls before Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Kaiju, did you win something? Did you win anything? Did you win 6 Super Bowls? No, you weren't. You were irrelevant. All right, I joined. Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay, perfect. You joined in 2007. So you got enough domination. It's time for you to sit back, let other teams win, and enjoy being miserable for the next 10 to 20 years. Okay, that's how it works. When Patrick Mahomes' era is done, guess what? The Chiefs are probably not going to be good after the Patrick Mahomes. That's what always happens. Teams take a break, they have eras, and then they suck for like 10 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. All organizations go through it. Every organization, for the most part, unless you're poverty, has eras of greatness. But after the eras of greatness, you have to suffer. Okay, yeah, Kaiju, there you go. 11 appearances, more than any other team in the NFL. Perfect. So now you understand why you're going to have to suffer for 10 to 20 years. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Kansas City is going through their domination era as we speak. All right, they're going through their dynasty era right now. When Patrick Mahomes gets old and retires, they're probably going to suffer. All right, there's only a few teams. Like my Ravens don't have dynasties. We're just good and competitive. Like, there are teams like the Ravens that we're pretty much good since we came out, but we don't have dynasties. We only have, like, we're competitive every year, and then maybe one year we'll win a Super Bowl. You have those teams. You know what I'm saying? You have the Packers are kind of like that too. The modern day Packers are kind of like that too. So I ain't joining no damn Packer, nigga. Kaiju, to be honest, Kaiju, you should be a Cowboys fan. You have no business being a Patriots fan. You never been to New England. You never been to the East Coast. All right, you lived your whole life in butt crack, Texas. All right. Your favorite team is the Longhorns, the grilled filet mignons. All right, that's your whole life. You should be a Cowboys fan, and stop pretending to be a Patriots fan, because you really ain't a Patriots fan. You're a Cowboys fan, if anything. We have a dynasty, but soon we are going to be trash. I mean, not soon, Jordan. You're probably going to be... No, because Mahomes is young. He's like 27, 28. Y'all going to be good for like at least the next 7-10 years. Y'all going to be good for at least this next 7-10 years. I mean, Kaiju, you had a 20-year dynasty. Just look at us. We had a dynasty and been through 3 Super Bowls, and that exactly, Master J. Now it's time. Hey, who knows, Kaiju? Maybe instead of 10 to 20 years, you're going to be asked for like 50 years. Maybe you'll die never seeing a Super Bowl again. Who knows? That's kind of how the NFL works. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if
why are you on Kaiju?
What?
Why are you going in on Kaiju, bro? Well, I can hear you from the dog's room, bro. What's going on, bro?
No, I'm not going on Kaiju. I'm just saying that I'm letting him know, right? That once, like, when you have a dynasty, right? Like the Patriots, You go then after you had your dynasty, you usually go through periods of shit.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots are probably gonna be ass for like the next 10, 20 years.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's normal. Like I said, there are some teams like the Ravens. We never have a dynasty, but we're good every year.
Yeah.
And we're competitive, kind of like the Packers are, modern day Packers. That's what I'm saying. But nah, look, I've been to Boston before. All right, no, you didn't. Shut up. That's a lie. All right.
How you know? Yeah. How you know he's never been to Boston?
Because he's a recluse who lives in his basement. There's no way he actually got a plane ticket and went to Boston.
I still watch 2015 Cardinals highlights.
Yeah.
Why is this kid like bandwagoning all your teams? By the way, Celtics and Ravens and shit.
Because Awesome Kid got good taste. You feel me?
But he won't bandwagon the Yankees though.
I mean, because he has no allegiance to the Yankees.
He has no allegiance to the Ravens or the Celtics.
He used to be a Ravens fan. Remember?
No, I thought you just said he collected jerseys. No, I don't remember that shit.
No, he said it. Yeah, he used to be a Ravens fan, then switched to the Cardinals, which was the biggest mistake of his life.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Patriots
are like them old heads that are on the porch telling everyone we used to be good in the streets. But people, I mean, listen, it is what it is. Vikings are competing but choke in the playoffs.
Listen, the Vikings, bro. I don't know. The Vikings are cursed, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right, the Vikings. Everything that will go wrong does go wrong when it comes to the Vikings, right?
I mean, you can say that about the Lions and the Bills.
Yeah, it's like even when they have it good, or even when things are look. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in when Teddy Bridgewater, when they drafted him,
yeah,
he was looking good.
Yeah, he was good
before he got injured. He was looking. People were like, "Oh shit!" Like he was looking real good, right?
Yeah.
Then he snapped his shit up and never been the same since.
No. Yeah, that is a fact. The Ravens was an expansion team that came in what year? 96, I think, CEO.
What, the Ravens? Yeah. Yeah,
we used to have the Colts. Yeah, I think they used to be the Baltimore Colts or something like that.
Yeah, the Colts used to be in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad they left. I don't want to be no fucking Colt. That sounds gay as shit. So they left. They went to Indianapolis in the relevant ass city. And then the Browns basically were getting fucked over there in Cleveland and decided to leave and go to Baltimore.
Well, aren't they in Cleveland now?
What, the Browns?
Well, yeah, you guys changed it to the Ravens, and they ended up putting another team in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're the original Browns. We're like all that Jim Brown shit, right? That was us. That wasn't them.
Okay, this shit is confusing. All right, what the fuck?
Listen, like the original team, right?
Yeah, the original team was the Baltimore Colts. They moved to Indy.
We were left without a team, and then the Cleveland Browns were in Cleveland, but the team, Art Modell, which was the owner at the time, was fighting with the city, and basically they moved to Baltimore, but he wanted to be the Baltimore Browns, okay? But they didn't let him, so they sued him. The city sued him or something like that.
Yep.
And so they couldn't keep the name or couldn't keep anything. So he moved the team to Baltimore and just started a whole new name and a whole new
team,
right? So now Cleveland retained the rights to the name. So they basically took the name, got a bootleg ass team and then put it together.
Okay. All right. Now it makes somewhat sense, but this is all three of you, Indy, Baltimore, and Cleveland, you guys are all gay. I just want to let you know that.
Listen, we're Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore is a good city. No, it's not. But
no, fuck, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a horrible city. I wouldn't live in Baltimore if you paid me.
From a New Yorker too.
Nah, I wouldn't live in Baltimore. No, listen, it's not a good city, but I like Maryland as a state. I will say that.
I'm a Chiefs fan from Florida, still a diehard fan. Master J, shut up, no one cares. Well, you ain't no Bears fan no more. Chicago sports talk, man. CEO, can you talk about how the Bears fans destroyed the Hard Knocks episode, so they had to delay it? You were there on my live stream. I have no idea what Mike's talking about.
I mean, because it was something about Hard Knock. First of all, I don't like Hard Knocks. I don't watch it.
Yeah, me either.
I think it's stupid and pointless. But anyway, Michael was watching, and apparently Bears fans flooded the website, and they couldn't watch it. Either way, listen. The Bears look good during preseason. They blew out like two of their teams, right?
Yeah.
Don't get used to that, Mike. All right, temper your expectations. I'm telling you that right now.
I think he said he's gonna wait and see. So
all right, good. That's a good mentality, Mike. Wait and see. All right,
it's step in the right direction.
Listen, I will guarantee you this: you'll have a better season than whatever Justin Fields ever put up in
Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore. It's dangerous even downtown. Yeah, I mean, listen, Baltimore. Listen, Baltimore is like a slightly less dangerous version of Chicago.
That's saying nothing. What's up, Taj? Shut the fuck up, Master J. Before I go in on your Cowboys.
I mean,
Master J does that on the regular, so.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, can he really make fun of the Cowboys? I mean, they won a Super Bowl still more recently than the Bears, right?
3 of them. So all that shit talking about leaving the fan base was a lie, just running your mouth. Aw, shit. Here we go again. Austin says, Master J said, Cowboys, Bears. I mean, yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, awesome, kid. You my dude, but you got horrible taste in like almost everything.
Well, what is also good at? Well, I mean, besides sports teams, what else he has also a horrible taste in?
Woman.
I mean, didn't Sexy Red get rid of all those face tattoos on her face?
No, nigga. When the fuck she get rid of those? The fuck, no.
Or was that AI? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, that was AI probably.
Okay, never mind.
And he likes. I don't know if you know who Kennedy Carter is.
Don't know. Do not care.
Yeah, well, if you looked at her. And plus, he always be showing us what he eats, bro. He be eating that cancer bread with shit on it.
Don't know what it is. Do not care.
You remember that shit? You remember that diseased bread he showed us with shit on it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said that shit made your skin crawl.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was like had holes in it. You remember?
Yeah, bro. It should look infected.
Bears is probably going to be good on paper and preseason. We got to see the Bears. I mean, the Bears are going to be good, but listen, the Bears. Listen, as long as Caleb, shows that he's good, we'll be all right. Like no one's expecting the Bears to be in the playoffs, especially with their division. Like, so.
I mean,
Master J, since the 2000s, if we go by that, you and I haven't seen our teams win a Super Bowl. Fun fact: the Cowboys have made the NFC title game in the 2000. So
listen, all I know is the Bears are stacked on offense, and their defense is pretty good. They have talent.
They just gotta fire Eberflus, to be honest with you.
If Eberflus, if y'all stink it up this season, that nigga gotta go.
He has to go. He's garbage. I'm telling you right now. I think I made a video, but they're about to hire Lincoln Riley.
Oh, that'd be really good. That'd be dangerous.
Now, granted, they need a good defensive coordinator because Lincoln Riley is beyond horrible defensively. But I mean, as long as they have a good defense, they're gonna hire Lincoln Riley. I already have a video about it. I'm saying it on this podcast, they're gonna hire Lincoln Riley.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense. But if they hire Lincoln Riley, that offense might be deadly as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we gotta see how it translates. In the NFL.
Yeah, because he might turn out to be one of what's it called? Meyer.
Yeah.
Jake Cutler, Nick Foles, even Blake Bortles have been at a conference championship game before the Cowboys. What?
He's going back and forth with Master J.
Listen, bro, y'all should be worrying about. I mean, the Bears, honestly, I mean, you should just worry about what's going on right now.
Yeah, going on right now. And the Cowboys, y'all should be worried about what the fuck you're going to do because Dak ain't it.
Y'all might have to rebuild.
Yeah, I don't even. Jerry's pride probably wouldn't let that happen.
I mean, yeah, listen, Jerry. I mean, he'd rather pay Dak ridiculous amounts of money than admit that he's not it.
Yeah, facts. I'm a Bears fan. We have Packer problems. Oh, right, Revenue, you're a Bears fan? I didn't even know that.
Wait, damn. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I got Packers going to the bowl. Sorry, Bears fans. That's my team coming out the NFC. Niners.
That's a very bold prediction of you, by the way.
That's the point. It's the NFC. I mean, no one thought the Eagles were going to come out a couple years ago. Everybody thought the Niners.
Well, yeah, awesome kid. That's kind of your fault. No one, like, you're not even from Arizona. Why would you pick that team, bro?
Bro, awesome kid, just leave. I left the Giants. Who cares?
Yo, like, you're not even from Air. Like, at least with TRL, he lived there his whole life, so I can understand it.
Yeah.
But like, you have no allegiance to fucking Arizona, like zero. Like, your only excuse is because you like Larry Fitzgerald. You could still like him and not be a Cardinals fan.
Yeah. RJ, that's what I think, but Chiefs versus Packs, yeah. So the rematch of the first ever Super Bowl. Why do you got the Packers, RJ? I like the Packers, man. I think, they have great chemistry. I think, Jordan Love, he's going to take another step. He knows the system. They're getting all their guys back healthy. And just looking at the NFC, I'm sorry. Okay, Niners on paper. First of all, if they lose Brandon Ayuk, they're really fucked. People are not talking about that. Number two, Kyle Shanahan's going to collapse. I'm sorry. If you're one of those players in the locker room, you cannot look at that guy the same. You don't know the overtime rules, especially if you were in that first Super Bowl. Nick Bosa, Debo, George Kittle, they have to be looking at this guy like, this guy's a bozo. We're not going to win with him. So I think he's going to lose the locker room, which means, if the head coach loses the locker room, that means the team ain't going to do shit. Cowboys, we know they're frauds. Eagles, they could be a sleeper, like CEO said, but they have Kellen Moore, and, we'll find out what happens there. And then who else? The Lions. Once again, the Lions, they're the Lions. Like, they have to actually do it for me to believe in them. They're kind of in that Browns, Bills, Vikings territory. Like, they're just cursed. And then the Falcons with Kirk Cousins and Baker with Tampa. It's like, I mean, like,
listen, I'm not as high on the Packers as you are. Like, I would actually have to put the Lions slightly ahead of them in terms of probability of coming out. But I'm still, I know it's the Lions, but they have a better roster, you know that, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, I mean, yeah, they do, but like we know this for a fact. That doesn't mean anything.
Nah, listen, I have the Niners coming out, period. I think they're going to come out again, and they're going to choke again, and they're going to fire Kyle.
I don't think they're coming out, bro. I think.
Okay, well, RJ, let's say they come out, right? They come out again, and they lose again. You got to fire them, right?
Yeah, it's a fact. But that's why I think,
like, because some fans are, we don't fire Kyle because he always takes us to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you never win.
Facts. Yeah, but I don't think. I think the Niners. I think he lost that locker room. I'm sorry. Like, how can you take that guy seriously?
Listen, and by the way, if Kyle gets fired, he's going to get picked up immediately. So it's not like he's going to be.
That's a whole fact. Nah, I've been with this team since 2012. It's too late now. No, it's not.
Listen, it's like awesome because it's kind of like a bad marriage, right? It's like you're saying, damn, I've been with this host. She's been cheating on me, treating me like trash for like 10 years. I've been married to her for like 10 years, right? So your solution is to, continue to get cucked for another 10 years, bro?
Nah, bro, you just leave.
Nah, nigga, just leave, right? I mean, shit.
Also, you listen. Coming from somebody who left the Giants fan base, I'm more excited about football now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like, because I just don't know. I mean, what are you scared that T-Ro's gonna be like, oh, you bandwagon? He's probably gonna be happy.
Well, I mean, look at T-Row. He's miserable.
Yeah, he is miserable. Yeah, it's a fact.
No offense, T-Row, but you'll see, like, T-Row will sit here and say the Cardinals are gonna suck, and then when they suck, he's in the Discord bitching about how much they suck. That's what you. Come on. Like, why? Like, if you know your team's gonna suck, why would you get mad when they suck on your screen? Weren't you expecting that?
No, because I think that even like RJ, I think you can relate to some degree, right?
Yeah.
I think even when you logically know your team is going to suck, there's still a small bit inside you, the delusional fan inside you that thinks that maybe you can pull out some bullshit.
No, I don't believe that at all.
Well, there are a lot of people like that. Trust me.
I'm sorry. Like last year when I was a Giants fan, I knew they were going to be. Now, granted, I had them winning 8-9 games. But I was like, DJ's not it. He's not good. I don't care. I don't care how much the Giants paid him. He's garbage. And look, I mean, shoot. They almost got my expectation. Well, they won 7, so I was like around somewhat of the range. But at the same time, it's like, come on, man. What are we doing here? So it is what it is with that. We'll go another 10 minutes, peasants, before we have to go.
Yeah.
So 12-10. Damn, also Kid and Master J are really going at it. Because we haven't seen TOP at all.
Yeah, sure. Notice how Brandon left when we started talking about DJ. Pussy.
Well, he'll be back on the Unfiltered Sports Podcast. CEO, stop disrespecting our security guard like that, all right?
Well, he ain't if he's a security guard, we're gonna get killed, nigga.
Bro, no, he's not. He's going right after the gunner, bro. What are you talking about?
Nigga, we gonna get that Donald Trump treatment, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Shit. TOP's in Orlando. Oh, I didn't even know that.
What the fuck? He's in Orlando? I didn't even know.
And also, and Mike, how do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Giants need to refresh. It's been 6 years. Taj, I don't want to hear that shit. Didn't you believe in Daniel Jones too? You're part of the problem, Taj.
Wait. It's been 6 years since I had.
Damn. Has it 2019? Yeah.
Oh, almost shit.
5-6 years, yeah.
Listen, bro. Just sign Dak, bro.
Yo, I'm actually like, I really want that to happen. Like, I really want the Giants fan to sign because I can see it right now. Giants fans are gonna rationalize. Well, he beats us every year, so he must be good.
I mean,
we're garbage.
Listen, y'all probably not gonna be bad enough to get Shador, and I don't even think Shador is that great, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, who do y'all have? Like you said, that quarterback from Notre Dame. Is that where you're? Is that what you were like?
Him? I don't think they're gonna get Dylan Gabriel because he's Samoan. Either him or Quinn Ewers, who are both garbage.
Oh my god! So like, either be trash for the next 4 or 5 years, or sign Dak
and be mid.
And be above average. I think you can be above average.
Bro, Dak's not a bro. You're taking Dak from one of the most talented rosters in the league and putting him on the Giants.
He'll have neighbors, and that'll be his CD Lamb.
Okay, but once again, he has a good offensive line to protect him. He has good running backs. He has a tight end. He has Brandon Cooks and Gallup.
I mean, I don't think they don't have tight ends. And Gallup's not there anymore. I mean, what tight ends do they have?
That number 89 nigga, I forgot his name. But he's pretty good. I mean, he's serviceable. He's serviceable. He's good.
He's mid. He's a run-of-the-mill tight end.
But once again, CEO, you're taking him from that to the Giants.
I mean, I see it. I see y'all winning. Y'all could win like 9 games with them.
We're not winning 9 games. Like that, bro. Dak couldn't do shit with the Cowboys. What the fuck is he gonna do with the Giants? And stop saying yeah. I don't give a fuck. Bro, CEO, can you imagine the fan base turning on Dak? The guy that's whooped their asses for years. Now they have to root for him. It's gonna be amazing. I might actually watch the Giants just to like laugh how Giants fans.
Yeah, not only are they gonna root for him, they're gonna buy Dak jerseys.
It's gonna be hilarious. Dak ain't doing shit. Yeah.
I mean, but listen, Taj. if Dak's hypothetically speaking, if Dak signs right with the Giants, you're gonna have to support him, right? You're gonna have to root for him, right? Mike's whole life is donkey of the day.
Damn.
I don't know why, but that was actually a good line.
Facts. Jordan Francis wants to know your prediction for the Ravens.
My prediction record. I would have to go down the schedule.
Let's say like 13 wins. Call it a day.
Yeah, I go with. No, I'm gonna go with 12. I'm gonna go with 12 because we have a hard schedule.
I'm actually somewhat interested to see. Speaking of a coach that needs to be fired, John Harbaugh, if he doesn't get it done this year, it might be time to Pete Carroll him and whether move him up in management, give him like a fancy title or whatever. It might be time to move on.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, that is true.
No more excuses. None. Zip zero. I like how Mike and Jay is going at it and nobody cares.
Yeah, Tosh says, I guess.
Evan said he will leave the Giants if we draft Shador. Well, why would you leave the Giants if they draft Shador?
Wait. You would leave the Giants. The only way I would ever leave, I won't ever be a Giants fan, is if we draft Shador or sign Dak to $60 million. You know, those two are not like we're out of the realm of possibility.
And both those guys are better than Daniel Jones.
I mean, come on. Dak is like what? I mean, whatever's coming out the draft next year, right?
Yeah.
Apart from, I don't know Shador. He's a 50-50 proposition, but the rest of the other ones, bro. I mean, Dak. Do you honestly think they're gonna be better than Dak? No.
Yeah, the hell with Dak. Okay, Taj and Evan, you guys are shitting on Dak. You guys do realize you're gonna get swept by the quarterback that you're shitting on is gonna put up like 40 on y'all, and the quarterback that you're supporting now is gonna put up negative 40.
Yo, bro's
listen,
gotta have
I'm not the biggest. I shit on Dak, but at the same time, you guys are shitting on Dak, but he's about to fucking rape y'all up the ass on Thursday Night Football. And there's nothing Daniel Jones is going to do. You're going to be like, please, Daniel, please. And he's going to just throw another pick.
I'm sorry, bro. But I can't wait till like the Discord messages when Daniel Jones was like his third pick in a game. Like, I love tuning into like John's content creators when they suck. It's one of the funniest shits ever.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, they can do better, but they aren't it either. I am at least cool with supporting Jones. Dak will sweep us again, but who cares? Like, Dallas is better than us, so I can't be surprised when we get said. I think Jones would have swept New York if he was in Dallas. I disagree with that. I think Jones is a bum.
Jones, like, I have no, like, Jones is like, there is no redeeming quality in Jones. I mean, apart from he can run in a straight line fast, but he can't even do that long enough without tripping.
I'm sorry, like, bro, like, so Evan, would you rather have DJ over Dak? No. Like, DJ is like, he's like the low, like, what you think of like Jamarcus Russell and like that's where DJ is. Like the Mark Sanchez, Blake Bortles, but even those guys, besides maybe Jamarcus Russell, are better than DJ. Yeah, it's not like I think Jones is better than Dak, has elite roster every year and doesn't do anything. So who the fuck cares? Yeah, I mean, yeah, but once again, like, yeah, man, DJ, he ain't it. Dan Jones is like, if Master J was playing quarterback, they both suck.
I mean, Dak. And listen, bro. I mean, y'all need something, bro. So y'all just so cool with sucking for the next 7 years. Come on.
Ha! Yeah, man. I mean, listen, it is what it is, man. I would take none of them. That's why I left the Giants fan base. I don't have to be in this. I have to be in this conundrum.
I mean, okay, so would y'all rather have like a random rookie quarterback from next year's draft? Is that what y'all rather have?
I mean, they could have had Jaden Daniels, but Giants prize CEO.
Because y'all don't want Shador, right? And Shador's like the best quarterback prospect. So if y'all don't want Shador, you don't want Dak. Do you want some, like what, Quinn Ewers? That's what y'all want to rock with?
Quinn Ewers is so bad. He went back to college. Like, see, you know why he went back to college, right? Because he knew he was going to get taken like the second, third round.
Right. Yeah, it's a fact.
I've been saying Daniel Jones wasn't the answer since 2020. That is a fact. Ever since when Daniel Jones like fell on his feet against the Eagles, that's when I was like, okay, I'm done with this queer.
I didn't say I want Sanders. Oh, okay. So that was
just Evan.
Evan, yeah. Yo,
okay,
Evan, why
Taj, so Taj, you know, I'm glad to see you still got some brain cells.
Yo, why like he probably hates Dion, that's why.
Well, I mean, I think Wisconsin and Colorado are rivals, so that wouldn't shock me in college football. I feel you, RJ, for leaving the fan base because of the fan base and the team just makes stupid decisions, and this team was, yeah, bro.
Nah,
I'd rather have 40.
No.
Oh. I don't get that. I mean, because
I wouldn't pay Dax. I'd rather have 40. Bro, I wouldn't have Jones at 20 million, bro. Let alone 40.
Well, Jones can offer me free. He can say, I'll play for free. I'll be like, nah, bro, I'm good.
No, he's gonna have to pay us to play.
Hey, you got to pay me 40 million, bitch. Don't pick sixes in fucking preseason and shit, my nigga. That fucking. And by the way, who cares that he had K. Adams stuttering? Who cares?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I guess because they're like, oh, he's risen her up or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I love that. I wonder what K. Adams was doing when he threw that pick six.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't trust Master J or Daniel Jones to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They would mess it up.
To be fair, Mike, I think you would probably mess that up too.
Yeah. If Oregon misses the playoffs, shit, at least they will love to win, unlike a certain team. By the way, I just want to let you guys know before we wrap this up, Florida State will be winning the national championship this week. You know what I'm saying? So we'll let you guys all know that. It's a 12 spot roster. Mike Noels is going to take us to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? Bama, Michigan, Oregon. Who else is going to be in the playoffs?
I think you've been getting his name wrong.
Who?
You said Noels. It's Norvell.
Norvell?
Yeah.
I don't know why they say Mike Noel on Mike Novell. But listen. Best college coach in college. Nah, it's Texas. Texas is gonna suck dick. All right, y'all are in the SEC. The SEC, Kaiju. You have no defense, and you lost like 2 of your running backs in spring training. You guys suck. Quinn Ewers is garbage. Arch Manning is trying to go to Ole Miss with his girlfriend. You guys ain't doing shit. Tez Johnson's about to cook. Yeah, y'all about to cook and fucking miss the playoffs once again.
No, yeah, and that Tez Walker we drafted sucks nuts. I told you he sucks.
Who?
Remember Tez? I mean that Walker nigga we drafted, Deontay Walker, whatever. That Walker nigga you like from North Carolina, he sucks.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So just, Florida State, baby. You know what I'm saying? And all the wokes are gonna get mad when we have our mascot come out and fucking throw the spear down the ground. So
they throwing that spear right at that fucking cow in Texas by Mixon State.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, we own Alabama and Florida is rebuilding, so we saved it. So we nigga, what? Boy, y'all about to get ass raped by Georgia. And Bama. Bama ain't going. Bama's gonna take Smith down, but they still have NFL talent.
Yeah, and Bama they also got Washington's coach now. They signed
Yeah, like come on, bro. Tennessee about to run a train on y'all. Florida, y'all might be Florida. I'll give you that. But I mean, come on, bro. See, RJ, read what I said about Dion. I don't hate him. I don't see anything about Dion.
Well, says I don't hate Dion at all. He's best corner. He's just he's not a good head coach, and his son is just a fag in the term RJ would use it. I mean, listen, we're not a fan of Deion's coaching either.
Yeah, I called out Deion. I don't like how he's using Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is one of my favorite players in college football. I don't like how he uses them on offense and defense.
Yeah, that's stupid because he's shortening his career.
Yeah, because he's not a receiver. He's only doing that to help Shador's numbers. But I think he might start doing that less because they got a few wide receivers from the transfer portal. So, but before you guys go, Ryan Hollins is worse than RG3.
I don't know.
I don't know. RG3 is pretty fucking good. I'll say this about Ryan Hollins. He's garbage, but at least I can laugh at him. Laugh how bad he was. I can't laugh at RG3. RG3 is so bad, like I can look at Ryan Hollins and laugh how bad he is. Yeah. I can't do that. I get mad listening to RG3.
Yeah, listen, Ryan Hollins is like he's bad, but you can laugh at how bad he is, right? Like goofy.
Yeah.
Right. And he kind of looks goofy too. So it's kind of funny. With RG3, it's just cringe. Like you can't listen to it without your skin crawling.
He just looks like a goofball. I think CEO said it. Like he'll like if you call like you said, I'm about to go with this bad bitch. RG3 will look like you don't call her a bitch. That's a woman. I was slap the hell out of him. Sorry, bro. I can't do it with it. The dude, he's a goofy. And Rob Parker, he's a cornball brother.
Listen, if RG3 ever went to jail, that'd be a bad thing. That'd be bad for him. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, he's definitely doing that. But peasants, time is up. Seal, is there any last words you want to say to the peasants?
Yeah, I was right about Malik Neighbors. I know more than RJ. That's why I gotta send them.
Is that what you're gonna be on? Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, I was right.
Well, watch Malik Neighbors have like 500 yards next year.
Yeah, but only because of Daniel Jones. All right, suck it.
What are you talking about? Daniel Jones about to cook up. You know what I'm saying? According to all the Giants fans, because he has a beard now. CEO.
Oh yeah. Well, fuck the peasants. Peace.
Yeah, peace.